you're watching The Dusty Show. Let's fucking do it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday night! And if you're one of the cool kids who spent all weekend long slaying the motherfucking spire, let me hear you say it! Woo! Welcome one and all to the greatest show that the AI was capable of hallucinating in this simulation. It's The Dusty Show. What's up, everybody? It's my birthday! Hell yeah, tomorrow! The big 5-1. Your boy Dusty. Getting old as shit, but feeling good. I still feel like I'm 20-ish. I feel like shit then. So it's pretty much the same. How's everybody doing tonight? I missed you on Friday. Folks, I ain't gonna lie. I normally lie, but this time I'm not gonna lie. Why I missed the show on Friday. Yes, I did need a break. Needed a mental health day. But also, Slay the Spire 2! Woo! Fuck yeah! All right, if you don't know about this. All right, so, back in the day, I was just perusing Steam. That's where you buy your games. Saw a real popular game called Slay the Spire. And I was like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Some kind of card battling game. That's for nerds. Hate that. Magic the Gathering? Hell no. Pokemon? Fuck no. Fuck Pokemon. Fuck all that shit. But I was bored. I was like, fuck it. We're going to try this shit. See how it is. Electronic crack. That's what it is, folks. Holy shit. So addictive. It started my love for roguelike card battlers. I play pretty much every popular and semi-popular roguelike deck builder since Slay the Spire came out. There's a bunch of good ones out there, like Knock on the Coffin Lid's good. Monster Train 1 and 2, great. Menace from the T, great. But the one that started it all, the most famous one, the most popular of all time, Slay the Spire. And so Thursday, big release date, Slay the Spire 2. And you know I had to get all up in that fucking Spire's gut shot. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck this Spire up. Hell to the yeah. I was sharpening my dick up so I could fuck that Spire like the movie Seven. You know, like when you're a kid. Christmas time, you're sucking on a candy can, and you suck that candy can into a sharp point like a shiv, and you think about stabbing your cousins in the eye. You don't do it, but you think about it. That's what I was doing. Fucking took my rasp out. My foul was sharpening my dick, sharpening a nice point, and I just all up in that Spire's guts, fucking the shit out of it. I beat it like the 5 characters they give you. I did a whole run, got through it, which I guess is like a soft beat. That's basically beating it softly. And so I did it. I'm not very good. Like, there are some people out there that are super amazing at that game. But fun game. So that's what I fucking did all weekend. Time well spent, rejuvenated, and Spire fucked to death. Just like it deserved. All right, hey, that's what I was up to. You guys let me know what you're up to in the fucking chat. Hope you guys are surviving the war, which is going to be most of our show tonight. Got to cover the war again. But first, as I was saying previously, birthday! Woo! Hey, if you guys want to give me a birthday present, now is the perfect time to support the show. Don't let me go bankrupt. I would appreciate it. Super chats are open, as always. No questions dodged. Every question answered on the super chat. You click on the $sign. You click on the super chat. You donate money. I read your words, super chats, and also we got boom QR codes. Aim your camera phone at it. It'll pop up a link. You push it. It goes to my Patreon. It goes to my PayPal. Great way for the show. Do it. I'm a digital busker. No ads. No sponsors. No bullshit. 100% sponsored by you guys. So if you like the show, help me out. All right, folks. Let's go ahead and kick this motherfucker off. We got a big show for you guys tonight. Got an extra day, an extra show's worth of shit to cover. So let's jump in here. It's time to cover the war. War never changes. And same as it always was. This fucking goddamn joke of administration sucks shit. First up, Tehran. Tehran is the capital of Iran. Like 10 million people bigger than New York City. Before we get there, folks, this happened like before my last show. I didn't cover it. Gonna cover it now. Did you guys hear about the sinking of the Iranian ship in the Indian Sea, folks? Just shows you that we're a country now that completely lacks honor. I don't know if we ever had a whole lot of honor, but we definitely don't now. Just a society of dregs. So what they did was they invited an Iranian ship to take part in these like war games with other countries out in the Indian Ocean. And they weren't allowed to have any weapons on their ship whatsoever, right? We were literally invited out there to do that. And so as they were leaving, the United States sinks the ship murders everybody on the ship, and just leaves them out of the ocean to drown. That shit not even the Nazis did, folks. That shit the Japanese didn't do. There's reports of them rescuing sailors on ships that they sunk, but not us, folks. We're beyond that now. Literal psychopath, sadist, Rullis. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth on Thursday was condemned for his boast on Wednesday about sinking an Iranian military ship after allegations emerged that it was a defenseless, at the time it was torpedoed, in international waters by a U.S. submarine. Military.com reported Thursday that the Iranian ship had been departing from a biennial multinational naval training exercise that it had been invited to participate in by the Indian government. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has so far remained silent. Of course, he is fucking cowardly sack of shit, spineless. According to the Times of India, opposition leader Rahul Gandhi, what's up, Gandhi, tore into Modi for not speaking up after the U.S. torpedoed a boat that his government had invited into its waters. The conflict had reached our backyard, with an Iranian ship sunk in the Indian Ocean, Gandhi said. Yet the PM has said nothing. At moments like this, we need a steady hand at the wheel. Instead, India has compromised PM, who has surrendered our strategic autonomy to the U.S. Yep. So, like I said, no honor, no decency. Decency is woke now, folks. We're beyond that now. Just as big of sack of shits as you could be. War criminals, murderers. That's what we become in this country, folks. And they brag about it and they're proud of it. Meanwhile, Israel not letting reporters in, folks. They're doing kind of a blackouts on the damage done by Iran on their buildings with their missile strikes, showing the Iron Dome probably running out of missiles. But you know who's more open to journalists than Israel is? Shockingly, Iran. Iran letting CNN in when Israel won't do it. Here's a very short 30-second report.
Taking a quick break for a coffee along the way. We've been driving for several hours. There's a couple of things that we've noticed. Number one is that, first of all the shops are open. All the shops are really well stocked, even with fresh things like, for instance, fruits and vegetables. Coffee, obviously, also available as well. And then also the gas stations. There's no long lines as gas stations. Fuel seems readily available.
I bet there is now.
And you just don't see any sort of degree of panic anywhere. Taking a quick break for...
But this was before the latest bombing, folks, and it's like hell on earth there. They're just bombing the civilians, carpet bombing. Here's how you win hearts and minds, right? Terrifying. Let's see. They got a video that has the subtitles right here. I lied. What the fuck? Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah, hello, viewers, dear viewers. When people, USA, say I'm only hitting military infrastructure, this is the fuel distribution site for Northeast and East Tehran. When it hits the fuel, it wants to make you people suffer. It wants to, these are not military targets, fuel is for the people. Fuel is so that your cars, your emergency vehicles, and ambulances can move around the city easily. The place they're in now is very close to the residential areas. I mean, it's very much an area where people pass through and where people live and have their homes. So when it says, I'm only hitting military targets, it's not true. That's a lie. They're telling you in the media, I repeat again, the place has not been hit. The place that was hit is fuel for you and me. It's fuel for our fuel. If they show these residential buildings, the part here is residential buildings. There is no military site here, and this is a place, and they say... With God's help, of course, there will be no problem, but this is a place that's not military. All right, not military! They're trying to make it a point over again. They're bombing the citizens. They're trying to terrorize the populace. Exactly what Israel did in Gaza. They're just doing the same exact playbook, but they're doing it over there in fucking Iran now. Look at this shit, folks. They're freeing the people. Hey, they're freeing all the women from the hijabs they got to wear, right? Yeah, you might have cancer. Yeah, your children might have birth defects. Breathing in oil, but it's necessary, right? This is all necessary because we're the good guys here. Rain down hellfire, the richest nation on earth, endless money to murder people, to terrorize them. And yeah, here's the air the children are breathing right here, folks. It's so bad. It's literally raining oil over there. Like something out of a fucking horror movie. It's The Fog from Stephen King. But that's what we do. Hey, I'm glad that you and I use paper straws. I'm glad you and I have been recycling for the last 10 years while they destroy the fucking earth with this ecological disaster. This shit don't just stay over there. You know, wind blows. All that shit gonna blow all the fuck around. But we're the worst. I guess we're just going to all boil alive in our skin. And over there on Fox News, it's ironic, says Nancy Mace, that we're protecting the Palestine crowd. The Protect Palestine crowd is mad that we're freeing Iranian women right now. Isn't that what we're mad about? Are we mad that they're freeing the Iranian women? No, it's not because they're murdering 160 children and they're bankrupting our country and they've spent, what, $2 billion on bombs alone just from the U.S. Literal endless money. Isn't that what you're mad about? Endless fucking wars? Yeah, that's what we're mad about. You don't free women by bombing the shit out of them, right? Just like you don't fuck for virginity. It's all backwards. It's all fucking propaganda. It's all bullshit all day long. And then, I don't know how many times I can say this, but my God, I have never seen something like this. The literal sides of the streets are on fire, y'all. Every street and alley running through the gutters on fire. Look at this shit. Like a scene out of a movie. They actually have the exact moment they all caught on fire. Look at this. Boom! What the fuck? That's like a Michael Bay film. Yeah, that's going to win hearts and minds, isn't it, folks? But, of course, that's never the point. They want to create terrorists, folks. They want to create violence, the cycle of violence, the cycle of revenge, because it gives them an excuse to do more of it. It gives them cover. So we had to. They attacked us back after we attacked them, so we were right to attack them again with. Very obvious, the same playbook forever fucking always. And then they hit the desalination plants in Iran. Now, if you guys don't know, Iran and all the Middle East pretty much get most of their water from desalination plants. They don't have a lot of natural water there, so they take it from the sea. They take the salt out of it through the desalination process. And so I guess they're just trying to make everybody thirst to death, dehydrate to death. Another war crime to control the populace. Once again, this mostly hurts civilians, right? Which is the whole point. Pain and terrorism to the civilians, so they fight us back. So they have more excuse to bomb them, spend more money, make the military-industrial complex richer, and cover up for Donald Trump's pedophilia. I can't believe I'm agreeing with Glenn Greenwald here, but I have seen the videos of the Iranians dancing in the street, doing the double jerk-off in honor of Donald Trump. But most of the people I see over in Iran, the vast majority of them are like this. They basically put a new supreme leader in there. It's the son of the guy we just killed. He's younger, stronger, more pissed off than ever. We just murdered his whole fucking family. And so they're out in the streets celebrating to commemorate the new Iranian leader and condemn attacks by 2 foreign states. So I'm sure some will greet us as liberators, but it doesn't seem like the majority will. Nobody wants to be bombed. Nobody wants to be invaded. As I said earlier, as much as we hate Trump, if another country came in and assassinated him and invaded our country, we'd be fucking pissed. We'd be probably happy Trump was dead, but we would be happy that another country's fucking invading us and killing our leaders. We'd probably fight back against it, I'm thinking, at least some of us. And same with every country on earth. Meanwhile, it's pretty much proven that the United States is the one that killed the 168 little girls and boys, wasn't all little girls apparently, at the school in Iran. Here is the footage of the bomb hitting the school, folks. You can literally hear the screams of people, the terror, as they vaporize 168 children. We are no fucking different than Israel. New York Times, bro. They got a stealth shot. It's a Tomahawk missile made by Raytheon, folks. Hit at exactly the same moment as the United States started their missile campaign on Iran. This is 100% the United States did this. This is our bomb. We are primarily the ones that uses this, and Iran does not have, regardless of what Donald Trump tells you, Iran does not have Tomahawk missiles. Not only did we bomb them, we did the Israeli thing where we fucking double tapped We bomb them, and then we wait for the first responders to go in and try to pull the little kids out of the rubble, and then we kill them too. Because we are a terrorist state. Confirmed footage reviewed and geolocated by Bellingcat confirms U.S. Tomahawk missile hit the girls' primary school in southern Lebanon, and then they did it again. We bombed those kids and then bombed the aid workers. Researcher Trevor Bose knows Israel does not possess Tomahawk missiles. And if Israel doesn't have it, fucking Iran definitely doesn't fucking have it. But it doesn't matter, folks. They don't respect you. They just going to lie their way through it like they do everything fucking else. Here's the White House. No pause. No hesitation. We don't even think about what we're doing before we do it. We just murder everybody. Yeah, that's exactly why you killed 168 little girls, right? Because you're a bunch of fucking psychos. Because you don't give a shit. Because they're just lied to us. You'll blame Iran for this. You'll kill people and blame them for their own fucking deaths. Here's Donald Trump asking about it, lying his fucking ass off.
Did the United States bomb a girls' elementary school in southern Iran on the first day of the war and kill 175 people?
In my opinion, based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Hegseth? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
Yeah, but you did it. Say, we're investigating. That's all I'll say. He won't say, no, we didn't do it. If they didn't do it, if they knew they didn't do it, they'd immediately say, we didn't do it. But instead, they do exactly what they did when Israel was bombing little kids. Oh, Israel's investigating it. We have nothing to bring you at this time. We have nothing further. And then they just say that forever. We're investigating. We're still investigating. We're still investigating until everybody forgets about it. It's the same exact goddamn playbook. They know they fucking did it.
We think it was done by Iran.
No, they don't. No, all the fucking intelligence agencies know they did it. All the fucking news media know that they did it. We all know Tomahawk missiles, the U.S. did it, right? Saying that we don't fucking target civilians. I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that it was Claude AI. Remember Trump said don't use Claude AI because Claude AI didn't want to be used for autonomous drones and war planning? Demanded all the government not use Claude when it was reported they used Claude to pick targets. And Claude picked this target because it used to be near a military base or some shit.
Trump, this is a very clear and undeniable evidence of your genocidal attack on this girls' elementary school in the Minop city. Stop playing innocent and don't think people of the world are stupid. We as journalists and documentary filmmakers are here to document the evidence of your genocidal attacks here on this girls and boys elementary school in Minop City. So the whole world would see.
It's just so disgusting. My tax dollars are going to this, man. Every day, I still haven't paid my tax. I paid some of it, but I haven't paid all my taxes yet for last year. And I'm just like, I don't want to. But I'm such a fucking coward, I probably will. But yeah, they ask him again, hey, it's clear it was the Americans. It was a Tomahawk missile. Here, Trump going to lie to you, gaslight us right to our face, and tell us that Iran has Tomahawks, which they fucking don't.
Yeah. Please, go ahead.
There's footage that shows that an American missile strike and a Tomahawk missile likely destroyed that Iranian girls' school. So will the U.S. accept any responsibility?
Well, I haven't seen it, and I will say that the Tomahawk, which is one of the most powerful weapons around, is used by, is sold and used by other countries. You know that?
Not really.
And whether it's Iran, who also has some Tomahawks, I wish they had more. But whether it's Iran or somebody else, the fact that a Tomahawk is very generic. It's sold to other countries. But that's being investigated right now.
Yeah, we're investigating forever, folks. So, according to Trump, here's what happened. Iran was just sitting around waiting for America to attack. They had a missile, a Tomahawk missile, in order to frame America, pointed at the school. And the very second the United States started attacking and dropping missiles, they shot their missile at the school to blow it up to frame America. Isn't that what happened, everybody? Don't we all fucking believe it? No, nobody believes it. Not even Trump supporters believe it. They just don't give a shit. Christians are so fucking bloodthirsty. They're fucking animals, demons in skin suits. They gleefully will murder children. They'll gleefully protect pedophiles. Just the worst among us. Here they are asking again. Here he is lying again.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Mr. President, You just suggested that Iran somehow got its hands on a tomahawk and bombed its own elementary school on the first day of the war. But you're the only person in your government saying this. Even your defense secretary wouldn't say that when he was asked, standing over your shoulder on your plane on Saturday. Why are you the only person saying this?
Because I just don't know enough about it. I think it's something that I was told is...
You're the president. Shouldn't you know about it? If you cared, if you had an ounce of humanity in you. You just murdered 165,000 children. If I did that, the first thing I would want to know is everything fucking about it. I would want to make amends, and sure, nothing like that ever fucking happened. Any decent person would, but of course, we're not dealing with a decent person. We're dealing with a skin demon. The dude is not even a human being any fucking more.
Under investigation, but tomahawks are used by others, as you know.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Numerous other nations have tomahawks. They buy them from us. But I will certainly...
So Iran been buying tomahawks from us? Why are you selling tomahawks to Iran, Trump? That seems pretty fucking stupid if you did that. That's sort of impeachable. All we goddamn think, Trump. None of it's fucking real, but they have no respect for you. And why should they? Why should he have any respect for the American people? The American people don't have any respect for themselves. They fucking elected Trump. Proof a worthless fucking goddamn society. I'm with Trump on this one. I ain't got no fucking respect for our society either. And here you go, folks. Here's the school they bombed.
More than 1,600 Iranians have been killed, according to a group called Human Rights Activists in Iran. That includes 168 people, mostly children, at a school in the southern part of the country, an area the U.S. was attacking at the time.
Have you made any conclusions about whether or not the United States, inadvertently or not, was involved in any military strike at that school?
Well, we're still investigating, and that's where I'll leave it today. But what I will emphasize to you and to the world...
No comment! We're investigating. And when you ask me again, we're still investigating. And when you ask me 5 years from now, we're still investigating. No further comment. You don't deserve to know, you cretins. You will pay for our child murder. You will pay for our child rape, and you will love it. That's what you're here for. You're feedstock. Shut the fuck up, food. Food's not supposed to talk. Food's supposed to lay there and get consumed.
Is that unlike our adversaries, the Iranians, we never target civilians.
You did. You literally fucking did, whether it's an accident or not. Whether you're just feckless, you don't give a fuck. You didn't double check your AI. You did target civilians, motherfucker.
Late in the week from two officials that it was likely U.S. involvement. Is that report false?
I've already said we're investigating.
We're investigating.
If you could tell the American public it definitively was not us, you would tell us, wouldn't you?
I would say that it's being investigated.
No, you would. You would say, we definitely know. Here's the proof. We didn't fucking do it. We've been set up. But you ain't saying that. You're saying exactly what you say when Israel shoots 200 bullets into an ambulance and murders the entire ambulance crew and little girls, right? Which they did. They're investigating when Israel snipes little kids in the head on video. We're investigating it, and nothing ever happens. It's the same bullshit. And here's the front page of the Tehran Times today. Look them in the eyes. All these little kids murdered. We are no better than Israel. We are a terrorist state of the world. Do not be part of this military. Oh, Dusty, should I just leave on my benefit? Should I leave my job? Yes! Fucking yes! Don't murder children, goddammit! It's not that fucking hard! I don't care if you got good fucking health care. I don't care if you're looking for your fucking pension. Don't murder children! Don't be a part of it! The fuck's wrong with y'all? Goddamn! Is there any humanity in you? Anything? You're not the good guys. I don't know what you fucking been brainwashed with. I don't know what you've been told. You're not the best. You're not the bravest. You're fucking terrorist. Stand up. Walk away. But they fucking won't do it. And I ain't gonna fucking cry for them. I goddamn won't cry for them. I just can't. I can't cry for terrorists, folks. But it's Trump's war, folks. And here's what he's doing where they're bombing little children. Here's what they're doing where they're sending soldiers over to die. Here's what he's doing where they're spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on this shit. Golfing. That's what he was doing, folks. When our sons and daughters are fucking dying golfing. While he's murdered other sons and daughters golfing. Even more money for his fucking golf trips. Because he don't give a fuck. And why should he? He hates us. He hates us all. Why wouldn't he? He knows he's a con man. He knows what he's like deep down in his heart. He's a psychopath. He's a murderer, a mass murderer. He's a pedophile. And the America still voted for him. They still worship him. They still suck his dick. Why would he care for us? I don't even fucking blame him, to be honest with you. I can't fucking blame him. And then he went to welcome the dead troops that they got killed back home, at least a few of them. They claim only 7 have died so far. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if they can cover this shit up or not, but they're still claiming it's only 7. And he wore a baseball cap, folks, which I don't give a shit about any of this, to be honest with you. I ain't for no proper military attire or the rules and regulations you're supposed to abide by while you're welcoming dead troops home. But apparently this is a big faux pas amongst the patriots, right? I remember Joe Biden was doing one of these things, and he looked at his watch briefly, and they shit all over him for a month about that. Here's Donald Trump wearing his stupid fucking baseball cap. He can't even pretend to give a fuck. Not only that, folks, it's not just a baseball cap, it's merchandise. $55. Don't you guys want your nice $55 Trump hat that costs $3 to make? That he's shilling, that he's advertising at the military goddamn funerals. Because there is no low our president won't sink to. He doesn't need the money. He just loves the goddamn grift. It's for the love of the fucking game. Donald Trump stood at Dover Air Force Base during the dignified transfer of 6 fallen American service members. It was so dignified, y'all. It's not patriotism. It's a disgrace. It isn't leadership. It's self-worship. Of course it is. It's advertising. Just like when he holds up the fucking Bible. But then Fox News, folks, we have nothing but state-run media. They didn't want to show Donald Trump wearing merchandise, a hat, not even bother to take his fucking hat off for the soldiers he got killed. So they posted fake video from last year of Trump having more soldiers come home in body bags. Literal fake news.
As the fighting continues, the president pausing for a moment Saturday afternoon.
They're purposely showing old footage and pretending like it's new in order to lie to and mislead their viewers.
President pausing for a moment Saturday afternoon to offer a final salute to the 6 U.S. service members killed in an attack in Kuwait.
I guess one dead body is the same as a fucking other Fox News. All these dead soldiers are the same. Then they did it again.
Now to your headlines. President Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, and Secretary Lady Usha Vance attending a dignified transfer
casket with a dead soldier, just exactly the same. It's all, they're all the same to you, soldiers. They don't give a fuck about you. Your death means nothing to them. And so they got called out for it again and again. And then they called out on Twitter over and over again. They just decided, hey, let's just remove Trump all together and not show him.
President Trump and the First Lady joined grieving families at Dover Air Force Base yesterday to honor 6 fallen U.S. soldiers. These heroes lost their lives in a drone strike in Kuwait, marking a somber...
Heroes, you guys are heroes. And then they got called out for it over and over and over again, folks. And so they eventually just admitted to it. But they still didn't show Trump after they fucking admitted to it.
All right, Adam, thank you very much. Before we move on, we want to acknowledge a mistake made earlier on our program.
It was a mistake. Hey, we made it like 3 or 4 fucking times. It was just an oopsies. We didn't know what we were doing, folks. And to prove that we didn't know what we were doing, while we're admitting we lied to you, we're still not going to show you the footage.
Our coverage of yesterday's dignified transfer, we inadvertently aired video from an older dignified transfer instead of the ceremony that took place yesterday.
We believe
you. We deeply regret the error and extend our respect and condolences to the service members'
families. So
much
respect. We respect you. Hey, we showed the wrong bodies and we claimed it was you. As to not embarrass our president, your dead bodies literally mean nothing to us, but we respect you so much. Literal state-run propaganda, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Now they got CBS, now they own CNN, they own TikTok, they own fucking Twitter, they own it all. They have it all sewn up, folks. Hey, but good news, dead soldiers, you guys didn't die in vain. People searching for Jeffrey Epstein is down 96%, which is exactly the purpose of all this. $1 trillion, dead soldiers, dead children, in order to cover up the fact that our president is a fucking pedophile. And it works. It fucking worked, because we are the goddamn worst society. This shit cannot collapse fast enough. Fuck this place. And when you soldiers die, when he sends you the fuck over there and you get killed, this is what you're dying for. You're dying to cover up pedophilia. You're not heroes. You're not the best. You're not the bravest. You're literally pedophile apologist. Pedophile cover-up. Then Donald Trump demanded the immediate surrender of Iran. His conditions are, I get to pick your leader. There will be no deal with Iran except unconditional surrender. After that, and the selection of a great and acceptable leader, we and many of our wonderful and very brave allies and partners will work tirelessly to bring Iran back. We get to pick it, baby. He ain't even making no bones about it. They even asked him, hey, do you want a democratic leader? Do you want Iran to vote for a new leader? And he's like, no, I don't give a shit. They can have a religious leader in there. They can have a dictator in there as long as he's loyal to me. That's all he fucking cares about. Trump, I don't care if Iran becomes a democracy. And he really doesn't, folks. He just wants somebody to be in there as a puppet where he can really rule and steal all their fucking oil. Trump also said he was open to having a religious leader in Iran. Well, it depends on who the person is. I don't mind religious leaders. I deal with a lot of religious leaders, and they are fantastic. They're fucking sheep, easy to control. No, I'm saying there has to be a leader that's going to be fair and just. Do a great job. Treat the United States and Israel well. That's what it's all about, folks. It's not even about the United States. Who's going to be subservient to Israel? Our rulers, our God kings. That's what's really fucking important. Doesn't matter if the religious leader gets in there and he doesn't free a single woman. Still burqas, even worse than it is now. I don't give a shit. As long as he bows down and sucks Israel's nuts, that's all that fucking matters. Same as it ever was. Then Carolyn Levitt got out there and they asked her, hey, is Donald Trump thinking about having a draft? And she didn't say no, folks. It seems like that's on the table.
Mothers out there are worried that we're going to have a draft, that they're going to see their sons get in and daughters get involved in this. What do you want to say about the president's plans for troops on the ground? As we know, it's been largely an air campaign up until now.
It has been, and it will continue to be, and President Trump wisely does not remove options off of the table. I know a lot of politicians like to do that quickly, but the president, as commander-in-chief, wants to continue to assess the success of this military operation. It's not part of the current plan right now, but the president, again, wisely keeps his options on the table.
That's an option. Hey, so we might have to draft a bunch of kids to go die for our fucking Israel. Who was ready? Now, it's not going to be Barron Trump or anybody. It's not going to be Kaya Trump, his granddaughter. Not going to be any rich motherfuckers, but a lot of poor kids going to die for Israel, it seems like. I went over to my UPS store today. The guy that owns it, his name is Kevin. He's a really cool guy. He's a military reservist, though. And I asked him if they were going to deploy him boots to the ground. He was like, I hadn't heard anything yet. And I was like, dude, don't fucking go. I will hide you. I will literally fucking hide you at my house. Do not go over there. And of course, you know, he's got to worry about his pension. He's got to worry about his family. He's had a whole career in the fucking military. So he probably will go. But just depressing. I know I'm too old to go, but hey, if they change the fucking draft age and they let fucking old motherfuckers go, Canada, baby! Woo! Can't wait to freeze my nuts off in Canada. Take off, hoser, eh? Meanwhile, our very dignified leader shitting all over the UK. UK, pussy-ass bitches, UK. Fuck the UK. Doing exactly what they did in the Iraq War, bending the knee, wanting to be part of the terrorist axis of evil. Agreed to send aircraft carriers over to help Donald Trump out. Of course, Donald Trump can't be gracious. And he's like, the United Kingdom, our once great ally, maybe the greatest of them all, is finally giving serious thought to sending 2 aircraft carriers in the Middle East. That's okay, Prime Minister Starmer. We don't need them any longer. But we will remember, we don't need people that join wars after we've already won. President Donald J. Trump, hey, we won, everybody, mission accomplished. I guess we can all go home now. No, we're still spending billions and billions every day murdering people. Yes, we are. And of course, all this does is cause blowback. None of this makes America any safer, just like 9/11 happened because of blowback of us interfering in the Middle East, right? This is exactly what's going to happen over here. Alert says Iran may be activating terror sleeper cells. Now, whether these are false flag operations or not, who the fuck knows? I mean, it makes sense that Iran would want revenge on us for murdering all their children and shit. That's the whole point of murdering the children. So they come over here, do terrorist attacks, and then we can fire up our populace and see, we were right to go in there and bankrupt our country by murdering all those kids. But as always, Donald Trump don't give a fuck. Once again, I don't know if this is a false flag or not, but it says 2 men were charged with ISIS-inspired IED bombing attempt during a far-right rally near Gracie Mansion. Apparently, Iran targeting Mamdani now for some reason? That seems very unlikely, I guess. Federal prosecutors on Monday charged 2 men with attempting to support the Islamic State after a homemade bomb was thrown near Gracie Mansion on Saturday. The men, Emar Balat and Abraham Kuyama, were arrested on Saturday night after they attempted to detonate 2 explosives. Is that a different one than they did Mamdani too? Maybe there's 2 of them. But they asked Donald Trump, hey, are you worried about terrorist attack killing Americans? And he said, and they asked him, hey, should Americans worry about terrorist attacks? And he's like, I guess, probably. In his phone call with Time, Trump described the mission as preventative. Asked whether Americans should be worried about retaliatory attacks at home, Trump acknowledged the possibility. I guess, but I think they're worried about that all the time. No, we're not. Way more worried about it now when you're murdering children over there and creating war. But yeah, we expect some things. Like I said, some people will die. When you go to war, some people will die. I thought it wasn't a war. I thought Congress had to declare war. It's not the president. It's Schrodinger's war, folks. It's a war when they want it to be and not a war when they don't want it to be. But yeah, some of you are going to have to die, but that is a risk I'm willing to take, says Lord Fuckwork. And they will, folks. Americans will die for this. Not just soldiers. Innocent civilians. And Trump will jerk off on the wall. Giddy about getting people killed. About the fact that America lets him fucking do it and gets away with it. It feeds his fucking ego. Then he's talking about bringing Iranian refugees who sell out the regime of Iran over to America.
And I'm once again calling on all members of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the military, and the police to lay down their arms. They're only going to be killed. And now is the time to stand up for the Iranian people and help take back your country. You're going to have a chance after all these years to take back your country. Accept immunity. We'll give you immunity. And we'll be giving you really the right side of history, because that's what it is. So you'll be perfectly safe with total immunity, or you'll face absolutely guaranteed death. And I don't want to see that. They don't want to see it either.
Yeah, ask Afghanistan how that worked out for them. All the Afghanis who turned against the Taliban, who helped the United States out. Trump personally shit all over them. Said we should not have brought them over to our country. They literally sent a bunch of them back to be fucking murdered. So why would anybody in Iran listen to you? You don't have any fucking honor. They know your word means nothing. That's why you don't behave like this in the past. That's why you don't treat people who have been our allies, who have helped us in the past like this, because that ensures people in the future see that and don't help us. But of course, Trump, we're fucking tarded. And then he's like, I guess he's worried about the oil prices. He's like, I think the Iran war is pretty much complete. After oil, I don't know if you guys saw it, we're going to get over this in the economy section, went up to $125 yesterday. Went up 100% in 1 month. So Trump's trying to freak out a little bit, trying to calm the markets. Mission accomplished, everybody. We're pretty much already done. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out. Then they asked about this today. Hey, you said the mission was accomplished, but Pete Kegsbrith said we were just getting started. Which is it? Listen to this 1984 bullshit.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. Mr. President, you've said the war is, quote, very complete, but your defense secretary says this is just the beginning. So which is it, and how long should Americans be prepared
Well, I think
for
you could
this war
say
to
it
last
both.
for?
It's the beginning. It's the beginning of building a new country. But they have no Navy. They have no Air Force. They have no anti-aircraft equipment. It's all been blown up. They have no radar. They have no telecommunications. And they have no leadership. It's all gone. So you could look at that statement. We could call it a tremendous success right now as we leave here. I could call it, or we could go further, and we're going to go further. But
yeah, it's both over and just beginning at the same time, you fucking idiots. Just believe me. Believe me as I say two opposite things that can't both possibly be true at the same time. But you have cognitive dissonance, right? You have doublethink, so shut the fuck up and just believe me, cult members. And, of course, warmongers all over social media, jizzing all over themselves like the most evil human being, perhaps, other than Trump I've ever seen, Lindsey Graham. Just fucking beside himself at the thought of murdering Iranian people. This fucking legendary pussy, one of the weakest humans I've ever fucking seen, reminds me of one of the demons from Supernatural. You ever seen Supernatural? They have all these old people. Yeah, we're killing them all. We're killing all those children. And then they, rip off their faces and their demons underneath. That's what he fucking is. Watch this fake-ass warhawk tough guy.
Doing it. President Trump is in the process of doing it. They're going to lose, and we're going to win. Israel and the United States, you just wait to see what comes in the next 2 weeks.
The next 2 weeks meaning what?
We're going to blow the hell out of these people.
We're going to blow the hell out of these people. We carpet bombing a city of 10 billion. We murdered a bunch of children. We going to kill them all. I love Jesus, everybody. I'm a good Christian boy. Kill them all. Woo!
This weak fucking bitch ain't never been in an altercation in his life. Literally a cuck to Trump. Licking that dimply asshole clean after Trump takes a big dirty shit. Lindsey Graham out there. Is it clean up, sir? No, lick it some more. That's what he is, folks. But he wants to feel tough because he's so emasculated in his everyday life. He's such a fucking cuck every fucking day. But when it comes to murdering children, now he finally gets a chance to punch down. Now he finally gets a chance to feel like a badass. Pick on someone who can't fucking fight back. The personification of evil. And I can't believe I'm about to type this, but Maradia Bartiromo kind of hard hitting back a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit, old lady Lindsay. Let's see what she says.
I want to get your take on all of this. $1 billion a day. Oil prices up 27% in a week. You've got the president wanting a $1.5 trillion defense budget in 27. The idea that the Pentagon is about to come to you for $50 billion on these strikes to Iran. How are you going to answer?
Best money ever spent.
Best money ever spent, America. Woo! We're bankrupting the shit out of you. We're $40 trillion in debt. We got to spend another $5-6 trillion of your grandkids and your great-grandkids' money. Murdering kids over there. Best money you ever spent, fucking idiots.
Just demons. They're literal fucking demons, folks. This dude is not a human being. Jesus of fucking America. Meanwhile, speaking of gay dudes, Dave Rubin got a genius narrative for how this is not really a war, folks. This is anti-war. Bombing Iran and killing all the children, carpet bombing the cities and killing all the civilians. That's anti-war.
I think the way you can look at this, I haven't heard anyone else say this, but this seems to me to be the war to end all wars. I know that that's like bumper stickery and whatever.
That's stupid
but
cliche.
It's the war to say no more of this, no more state.
That's right, folks. We're bombing for peace. We're fucking for virginity. It all makes sense.
All over the place. And once that happens, once these countries calm down and things start turning, and we know
they need to calm down. Hey, they just need to let us murder their children and chill the fuck up. Hey, guys, yes, we've turned your skies into a hellish black. It's literally raining oil. We're giving your kids cancer and birth defects for generations to come. We're really destroying your entire economy. Hey, we bombed your desalination plants where you guys are going to thirst to death. Calm down! Why are you guys so angry?
Gulf states are thriving because they've put aside some of this jihadist lunacy. People will start being more successful, and more successful, flourishing people are less inclined to become crazy radicals.
Yeah, hey, the more of their kids we kill, the less crazy and radical they'll become, you fucking idiots.
And that's not what the people of Iran want. It is not what they had when they had the Shah.
It's 100% what they said about Iraq, folks. Identical playbooks. I feel like it's Groundhog Day every goddamn day in this country. Meanwhile, they all in the same script. That's one of the things I admire about conservatives, about Republicans. They get the fucking script, and every single one of them goes on social media to say the exact same thing, word for word, to spread the message. This is what you can do when you control every single airwave.
This is a short-term disruption for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term pain be for long-term gain.
We're going to have some short-term pain with long-term gain.
Short-term pay for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain, yes, but we've got some long-term gain. Short-term spike for a long-term gain.
Some short-term pain for American consumers.
We may have to deal with that in the short term.
Short-term and temporary.
Temporary short-term pain.
It's going to suck in the short term.
Some short-term pain.
Short-term pain. We have to focus on the short term.
Short-term.
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 Short-term and long-term.
Short-term flip. Hopefully this is a short-term pain. Short-term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefits.
Some short-term pain for the long-term gain.
Short-term sacrifice for a long-term gain.
Yeah, they all got the fucking memo, folks. It's 100% what they said about the tariffs. Yeah, hey, you're going to have a little pain right now. The prices are going to go up at the fucking stores and shit, but long-term gain, just fucking pay the higher prices, idiots. Just believe me, 2 weeks. Everything's going to be great in 2 weeks. Kick the can down the road. Just get you guys to let your guard down enough to let them keep doing exactly what the fuck they're doing. And you guys know who loves all this child murder? Who loves the war in Iran? Bill Maher. Bill Maher loved it, folks. It's so discouraging, so disheartening to be in this country, to know that both sides are the exact same. This is the illusion of choice they give us. HBO paying this guy millions of dollars to pretend to be on the left, to pretend to be a progressive, and doing everything he can to show for the child murder. Bill Maher apologized to a liberal audience as he delivers this take on Iran war. Sorry, you cannot name one horrible thing that has happened in the Middle East in the last 50 years and not connect it to this fascist theocracy. Iranians all over the world are doing the Trump dance. Have you seen that? The whole world is jerking off to two guys at once. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing you're spreading this fucking bullshit. There are some Iranians doing this, but there's still even more than that, out protesting the murder of their Ayatollah, out celebrating his son being the new leader. But they love it, folks. They love the child murder. Anything for Israel. That's all they care about. That's who their God is. That's who they worship. He wants to pretend like he's an atheist, but he's not. His religion is Israel. He may not believe all the stupid things the Bible says, but he does believe the Bible guarantees that anybody that calls themselves a Jew has a right to that fucking land. He still believes all that fairy tale bullshit, no matter how much he wants to pretend otherwise, because it benefits him. Because he is a supremacist. He's a Jewish supremacist. And just like a white supremacist, he believes he is above us all, right? He believes they rule us. He believes we have to be the good little goy to lay down and be slaves. For the chosen people, him. Fuck that. Hell to the no. And of course, hypocrites, that's the entire MAGA movement right now, folks. They're all like this. Popular right-wing influencer Pino Americano, February 2nd, 2024. I'm telling you right now, when gas prices spike again and the Democrats start war with, oh, well, you know there's going to be war going on with Iran. Cut them off mid-sentence and state very clearly, quit making war, dipshits. That's right. When those gas prices spike and the Democrats go to war with Iran, don't even fucking let them talk. Fuck that. Only dipshits make war. Yesterday, he's all like, I will have no issue paying $1 more per gallon for gasoline to end 47 years of Iranian regime of terror. That's a small contribution for freedom. I'm glad to make it. Oh, my God. I'll complete 180 because they're the people of nothing, for nothing, by nothing. Their words don't mean anything. When anybody posts some kind of Republican bullshit on my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, I delete it and block them. Don't debate them. No reason to. They don't care what they fucking say. They're just trying to distract you and waste your time. Another great example of this. Here's the Drunk Republican, another popular right-wing account. Just last year, less than a year ago, he's making fun of people who say that Trump was going to go to war with Iran and that his tariffs are going to be bad for the economy. Quote unquote, Trump's tariffs are going to tank the economy. Quote unquote, Trump is going to start World War III with Iran. Quote unquote, Trump is covering for a global pedophile ring. Literally three out of three. The first two were hysterical left-wing bullshit. And I'll bet the house the third is too. That's right. You guys are all just freaking out over nothing. You fucking pussies. It's never going to happen. Trump ain't going to go with war Iran. You guys are just hysterical. Get a hold of yourself. Yesterday, he's like, call me crazy, but an extra $1 per gallon for a few weeks seems like a small price to pay for removing a government hell-bent on our nuclear destruction. Yeah, hey, remember what I said before? Don't pay attention to that. I didn't mean a word I fucking said. I love war and death when it's Trump doing it. That's every one of them, folks. Meanwhile, and it gets even crazier. Now Donald Trump has decided to ease the restrictions on Russia. They put all these sanctions on them that make it harder for them to sell oil. They even threaten India, do not buy their fucking oil or there will be huge ramifications. Now that oil has gone up a little bit, Donald Trump has decided to ease the sanctions on Russia and allow Russia to sell their oil to India. Yeah, Russia gonna make tons more money. Well, guess what Russia's doing with that fucking money? First off, Vladimir Putin vows unwavering support for new Ayatollah. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Monday pledged unwavering support to Iran's new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khomeini, who was appointed after his father and predecessor was killed. I would like them to reaffirm our unwavering support for Tehran in solidarity with our Iranian friends, Putin said in a message to Khomeini, adding that Russia has been and will remain a reliable partner to Iran. Then it was reported that Russia is giving intelligence to Iran to help Iran bomb and kill U.S. soldiers. Russia is providing Iran with targeting information to attack American forces in the Middle East. The first indication that another major U.S. adversary is participating. So Donald Trump literally allowing Russia to make more money to give to Iran so they can kill our soldiers. Basically funding both sides of the war. That's what Rich have always done. Russia has emerged as the first clear winner in the war with Iran after Washington agreed to let refineries in India resume purchasing Moscow's oil. Moscow even upped the price of their oil so they can make even fucking more money. So not only can they fund Iran, they can fund their war against Ukraine to make it more likely Ukraine falls. Everything Trump is ordered to do for them, he does. A total puppet for Israel and Russia. It's so wild to watch. Then they start asking all his lackeys about it. Hey, why is the United States helping Russia, who is then turning around and helping Iran, who is then killing our soldiers? What the fuck is going on? Here's their spin on it.
The U.S. has temporarily suspended some sanctions to make that Russian oil you say was already going to be sold anyway, make it available. But doesn't Russia still financially benefit from that? Why isn't the U.S. seizing those Russian tankers if they are our adversary?
Because right now we're worried about Iran and fixing a 47-year problem.
No, you're not! If you're worried about Iran, you wouldn't let Russia get more money to fund Iran!
There, and we're worried about American consumers. We want to stop the rise
Russia
of
was helping
Iran. We're worried about
diesel
American consumers'
prices.
gas prices.
Well, there's been rumors of that. We don't know if that's true or not.
We do know that's
they've
true.
gotten a strong message
These
from
Iranian
us.
drones have Russian parts in them. The Russians
ocean.
have been buying Iranian drones. That is very well documented. And CBS has confirmed and reported that there was sharing of intelligence, Russia providing intel to target Americans. So how is Russia not part of this?
Look, Russia's expert at causing trouble around the world, so I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying if they're helping Iran, it's not working very well. But we're not helping Russia by just accelerating the sale of their oil to stop the rise of energy prices.
Literally, you're
and keep
helping them.
European and Asian refineries in oil. We're just doing pragmatic things to get through a short period that'll bring in an era.
If you're worried about the oil prices, why not seize the oil tankers from Russia like you're doing from Venezuela? Because you're fucking Putin's bitch. We already know. They asked Welker about it. Over on Meet the Press, here's what he said.
Two more, and we have about a minute left. The Treasury Department announced it was easing oil sanctions on Russia, which will help Russia fund its war in Ukraine, as you know. Why is the Trump administration helping Russia in this moment?
Oh, I wouldn't characterize it that way. I have to push back on that premise.
How else could you characterize these oil sanctions?
It's a 30-day pause to allow.
We're only helping them for 30 days, which is exactly how long we said this war was going to last. So just for the length of the Iranian war, that's the only time we're helping the allies to Iran to fund them and kill our own soldiers.
Which is just kind of common sense
to
allow the millions and millions of barrels of oil that are sitting out on ships to go to Indian refineries. I just laid out the tough actions the Trump administration has taken to reduce their revenue. But at the end of the day, Kirsten, this is going to be
why would they take action to reduce their revenue if they're letting them do it to begin with?
A temporary issue. This is going to be, looks like a bit of short-term pain for the long-term gain.
What? He said it. He said
Iran no longer being able to hold the world's energy supplies hostage. We have taken out that capability, but it also speaks.
You have not taken out the capability. Oil up $90 now.
To why President Trump's energy agenda has been so important. He calls it drill, baby, drill. This is unleashing American oil and gas. We now have it coming in from Venezuela. We now have
it coming in from Venezuela. That's a great way to say we fucking stole it. Literally stole their oil. So then they asked Donald Trump about it. Hey, oh no, that's this guy first. Levitt. Oh yeah, Carolyn Levitt being asked about the same exact thing. It doesn't even matter if we're helping Russia, who is then funding our enemies in Iran, who are killing our soldiers. Who gives a shit?
Assets in the region. I'm sure this is something that does not please the president whatsoever. Has he spoken to Putin about it?
Well, look, I'll leave that to the president to answer himself. But what I will tell you, John, we don't comment on intelligence reports that are leaked to the press. Whether or not this happened, frankly, it does not really matter because President Trump and the United States military are absolutely decimating the rogue.
Hey, who cares if we're letting Russia get more money that they're then turning around and funding Iran, who are killing our soldiers? It doesn't matter. Our soldiers don't matter. We don't give a fuck about them. What the fuck are you talking about? So crazy to watch, y'all. And then they ask Trump, and he just shrugs it off. He's like, hey, we would do the same thing to Russia. Hey, we fund Ukraine, who is Russia's enemy. What's the big deal that Russia is funding Iran? It's all good. It's fair play.
Mr. Wikoff, have you communicated to the Russians not to send targeting information and other assistance to the Iranians?
Strongly said that.
And do you believe that they are?
I hope they're not.
Translation, they're still doing it. We know they're still doing it.
Do you see any evidence?
We don't know, but it's not doing very well. If they are, it's not helping much.
It is helping.
What's happened to Iran in the last week? If they're getting information, it's not helping them much.
What would it mean to you?
I mean, 7 soldiers are dead, dude.
If they were, I mean, even if it's not helping the Iranians particularly much, it's still involving themselves in a conflict that they're not directly.
They'd say we do it against them.
We do it.
Wouldn't they say that? We do it against them.
Yeah, they would say it's fine. Nothing to see here, folks. We can support Russia while they literally get our troops killed. It's all good. I'll just wear another baseball cap, shilling a $55 stupid hat at the next funeral for the troops. Then they asked him again. Here's what he fucking said.
President Trump.
So here he is. He's been asked by Fox News, and he wants to do the usual thing he does, which is just shit all over the reporters that are answering the question, where you from? CBS, fake news, fake news. Instead, it's a guy from Fox, so he can't do that. But basically, he still does it anyway.
President Trump, it sounds like the Russians are helping Iran target and attack Americans now.
That's an easy problem compared to what we're doing here. But can I be honest? It's just, I have a lot of respect for you. You've always been very nice to me. What a stupid question that is to be asking at this time.
It's so stupid. Why do you care about our troops? Why are you concerned with Russia helping Iran, who is murdering our troops? It's so stupid. Shut the fuck up. Let Russia do whatever they want to do. Don't ask me this stupid fucking bullshit. I don't give a shit about our troops. I wore a baseball cap and I was selling for $55 at their funeral. When you gonna learn, dum-dum? Just goddamn. Wow, it's wild times, folks. The simulation really cutting up. Meanwhile, here's what Pete Kegsborough said about it when they asked about Russia giving intelligence to the Iranians.
CBS News has 3 sources telling us that Russia is providing intelligence to Iran on U.S. positions and movements. The average American might hear that and think that's a big and dangerous deal, is it?
Well, we're tracking everything. Our commanders are aware of everything. We have the best intelligence in the world. We're aware.
They're doing it, but we're aware of it. So that's fine. Hey, as long as we know they're doing it, it's not important that they're doing it. Oh, yeah, it's not a little bit important they're doing it, to be honest with you.
Of who's talking to who, why they're talking to them, how accurate that information might be, how we factor that into our battle plans, our CENTCOM commander. So we know what's going on, and the president has an incredible knack at knowing how to mitigate those risks. And so the American people can rest assured.
I feel so much better.
Their commander-in-chief is well aware of who's talking to who, and anything that shouldn't be
Trump knows exactly what Putin's doing. He ain't doing it about it. He's going to call you stupid if you even ask him about it, but believe me, he knows.
Whether it's in public or back-channeled, is being confronted and confronted strongly.
The American people can therefore expect conversations with the Russians to stop this?
Well, President Trump, as people have seen, has a unique relationship with a lot of world leaders where he can get things done.
Yeah, he loves dictator, and he always bit it over and taking the tick from Putin. We have noticed that.
That other presidents, certainly Joe Biden, never could have.
Joe Biden.
And through direct conversations or indirect, through him one-to-one or through his cabinet, messages definitely can be delivered.
Does this put U.S. personnel in any more danger than it otherwise would?
Obviously.
Well,
the Russian involvement.
No one's putting us in danger. We're putting the other guys in danger. That's our job. So we're not concerned about that. We mitigate it as we need to. Our commanders factor all of this, but the only ones that need to be worried right now are Iranians that think they're going to live.
Yeah, you Iranians who think you're going to live. Doesn't that sound like somebody who wants to free you, wants to help you, wants to rescue women? The only ones who are in danger are Iranians who think they're going to fucking live. We're going to kill you all. Be afraid, be very afraid of the terrorist organization of the United States. Meanwhile, obviously, Iran is not sitting back, not resting and allowing this to happen without some retaliation. Jaw-dropping footage of an Iranian ballistic missile strike close to U.S. troops at Prince Sultan Air Base in Al Jihad, Saudi Arabia. They said no troops were killed, minor injuries, but once again, thunderbolt from fucking God. Blammo! Holy shit! You guys believe only 7 soldiers are dead? I don't know if they can cover that up, but it seems low to me. We wouldn't know anything that's going on over China. There's been almost a complete media blackout. But the Chinese satellites are showing the danger being done to the military bases.
Satellite imagery showing the extent of the damage to U.S. military facilities across Gulf Arab countries is starting to emerge, part of Iran's furious response to an Israeli-American campaign that decimated its leadership. At least 9 U.S. military positions have been hit in less than 48 hours. These are relatively close targets. They're much nearer to Iran than its usual target, Israel. That proximity may give Iran's missiles and drones a better chance of hitting their targets. This is the port of Shuaiba, where just after 9 a.m. on Sunday morning, an Iranian strike set a makeshift U.S. operations center at the civilian port ablaze. 6 American service members were killed in the attack. You can see smoke rising from the fire. The blown-out 3-wide trailer blackened on the inside. There are few signs of fortification. In another attack, a drone, this appears to be the Arash 2, crashes into U.S. positions in Camp Buring. A building severely damaged. American helicopters parked inside the base were nearly hit. In Bahrain, a Shahid attack drone flies into the base that hosts the U.S. Navy's 5th Fleet, one of the largest American naval formations
They
in
have
the
not
world.
even started firing
It
off all their drones yet.
alarmingly defenseless.
They probably
The
got
drone
80%
hits
of them
one
left.
satellite communication
Still
terminal,
making hundreds more every
clearly
day.
seen here. But the scale of the damage is more obvious here, warehouses and other buildings damaged. And another satellite communication terminal destroyed in a separate attack. We see this pattern of targeting throughout the region. At least 5 satellite communication terminals were destroyed. It points
Imagine
to
how
possible
many
Iranian
billions,
effort
trillions
to
of
cut
dollars
US bases off
in infrastructure
from
being
the
blown
outside
up
world.
that we're going to
Iran
repair
used
now.
an unprecedented barrage of missiles and drones.
Yeah,
US
4 million
Patriot
apiece,
missiles
everyone going
and
up.
Other multi-billion-dollar air defense systems shot most of these out of the sky. But the ones that got through were enough to puncture the veil
That's where your
of
tax
security.
dollars are going. All that hard work at your job, that's what they're spending it on. Apparently, there was an explosion at the U.S. Embassy in Norway. Even Norway not fucking safe. They say it did minor damage and there were no injuries. But all over the goddamn globe, blowback from our war of choice with Iran, Trump's war. U.S. Embassy in Iraq fires a CRAM system to shoot down incoming rockets. I guess this is real, folks. It says, listen to that. Thing sounds like the end of the world. Is this real? Because it literally sounds like a sound effect from like the War of the Worlds or something. Listen to this shit. That's scary as fuck. That's what happens before the lasers come down for the monster attack of the city. I don't even know what to believe anymore. Then they got removed. A direct attack on the hotel in Bahrain where American diplomats are saying removed in real time. That's what's happening here, folks. It's very difficult to even find real footage anymore. Everything I find, Grok tells me is fake. So I'm not even showing you like 90% of what I come across because I can't tell what's real and what's not anymore. But Iranians have fired back. Apparently, they've hit a desalination plant in Bahrain. They're doing exactly what America did to them. Going to cause a Middle East-wide scarcity of water in one of the hottest areas in the world, right? It's exactly where you need water the fucking most. I guess everybody going to suffer. Everybody going to die over there. Hell on earth. World War III, baby. And also Israel being hit. I guess this is real. These are some more respectable news organizations reporting this. This is what CNN ordered, or this is what Israel ordered CNN not to broadcast. So they get a little bit of the business over there in Israel. Multiple hits from Iran's latest missile barrage in central Tel Aviv.
An Iranian strike deep in the heart of Tel Aviv.
They're all sitting in their bunkers having raves and shit.
Day, the skies above the
Do Israelis even have jobs? Because their stock market is going through the roof while they're all spending all day inside partying. Do they just make so much money off the United States citizens that they don't have to work? Is that what's happening here? Craziness. More Tel Aviv they don't want you to see. 147 people injured at this morning's barrage of 30 missiles from Iran, central and southern Israel. Once again, I guess this is real. I've done my best to try to find the real coverage, and to the best of my knowledge, this is real. Let me show you Usually Israel gets completely unscathed. Usually they're incredibly fucking safe, but they're running out of missiles for their Iron Dome. They're really fucking expensive. As always, I don't want to see any innocent people get fucking hurt or anything, but that's sort of a little comeuppance, right? Here's the war you ordered. Usually you guys are used to bombing everybody else and not getting any blowback whatsoever, but this time, a little bit of blowback. And they're claiming a 7th service member killed another dude who died for pedophilia for Israel. 26-year-old Sergeant Benjamin Paddington from Kentucky gave his life to cover up pedophilia for Donald Trump. I mean, I don't want any young man to get killed. I do feel bad. I feel sorry for his family and everything. But also, like, you're part of a terrorist organization that murdered a bunch of kids and you got killed as you were doing a little bit of terror, right? Sort of hard to feel sorry for you. I do, but I had mixed emotions about it, right? Oh, well, you know. Don't do that. I'm just saying, like, if you invade a country and they shoot back at you, that's a little bit your fault, right? And then, folks, this is how the American propaganda machine is handling things. And this is so cringy, so embarrassing. It's so wild. This is our country right now. It's a totally unserious place to be. It's a fucking circus. Watch how embarrassing this is. This is on the official White House account.
Wake up, Daddy's home.
Welcome home, son.
Strength and honor. Strength and honor.
What will you do without freedom?
Mavericks inbound.
You can't conceive of what I'm capable of. Finishing this fight. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
I'm here to fight for truth and justice in the American way.
I am the danger. Time to find out.
So weird. What the fuck?
Here it comes.
Jesus.
And this. Flawless victory.
Man, who could not be embarrassed by this country at this point? Ben Stiller sent a cease and desist letter. Said, do not use my movies for your fucking shitty war. I don't fucking blame him. Stand up. But every day a new low, every day a new fucking embarrassment. And this video is AI, I know, but this is a perfect use of AI to help fight back against the propaganda America's putting back. This video defines the United States better than anything they themselves have released. Yep. Good old Americans building their bombs. Little Hello Kitty on the little Iranian girl going to school with her pink backpack. And there's the good old American boys. The heroes. They're not terrorists, are they? We can't have education, we can't have health care, but we can sure murder children. Woo! Greatness! Finally, we're great, America! Thank you, Christianity! You're definitely not a barbaric, evil religion, are you? Isn't this what Jesus would have wanted, Christians? Doesn't Jesus support you? Isn't he on your side? Who would Jesus bomb? What child would Jesus kill? Tell me, Christians. Of course, they don't give a fuck, right? Their words are about nothing. They're the fakest people who ever goddamn lived. They pretend like they believe the words of Christ in order to be pious, in order to get over on you. But as always, they don't believe a fucking word they say. Fakest people to ever goddamn live. Hatred is the correct emotion. Meanwhile, this is the reason we're not seeing a lot of the footage. Influencers in Dubai warned they face prison for posting material about the conflict with Iran. Media blackouts. All the bottom feeders, all the worst of humanity went over to live in Dubai. They were given sweetheart deals by the terrorist royalty over there as they use slave laborers to build the cities. But this is what freedom means to them. This is why they help buy Twitter, right? To make sure you don't get to know what the fuck's going on. And of course, all the good little bootlickers living over there, none of them brave enough to actually post what's fucking happening. Exactly what you would expect from the worst among us. And big shout out to Anna Asparagus, who's all up in Jillian Michaels' ass. Jillian Michaels is like, it's wild to me that some of the loudest voices right now are arguing over whether the Iranian regime really killed 30,000 people. I mean, accuracy is important, right? If you're using fake numbers, we should be able to call out using fake numbers, but I will call it out and condemn it, whether it's 300, 3,000, or 30,000. Just like I will call it out in Gaza. I'll call it out in Minnesota where they murdered 3 American citizens. I'll call it out here too, right? But Ed Asparagus, not having it, says, you swore up and down that the U.S. wouldn't get dragged into a war with Iran. You said you'd apologize to me if proven wrong. We are now at war with Iran. We bombed an elementary school and slaughtered 160 little girls as the opening act of liberating Iran. You're a fitness guru with an unbearably inauthentic vocal fry. Oh, snap! Shots fired! You have no credibility on geopolitical matters. Tehran, a city of 10 million people, is literally on fire right now, and this is the slop you whip up as analysis? Embarrassing. Get her! Hey, I think we all know who the biggest loser is. Fuck off, Jillian. Meanwhile, one from old Kyle Kalinske, no longer a weasel. Apparently, they're trying to demonize people who are against the war. Daily Mail, trying to scare you. Revealed dark money leftist groups sponsoring anti-war protest across the U.S. as plot in 60 cities this weekend is exposed. Oh, those evil people who don't want little children to be murdered. How dare you use your money to try to stop the mass murder of children? What an evil plot. Yes, as Kyle says. They're trying to make anti-war protests seem nefarious as the pedophile president carpet bombs schools. Bro, I'm done. I'm right there with you, bro. Fuck everything about this. Get him, Kyle. And that is my coverage of the war for this evening. No doubt there'll be plenty more to follow, unfortunately, in this goddamn trash world in which you live. And, all right, folks, please forgive me while I do a very quick commercial. Hey, guys, my name is Dusty. I don't allow anybody to tell me what to say on this show. I don't even allow ads from YouTube to be on my videos because I don't trust what they're going to sell you guys. Fuck that shit. I don't take no fucking sponsor money. I don't let nobody tell me what to say except for you guys on the Patreon. And also, could you please consider becoming a patron? If you click on the Dusty, shut the fuck up, Dusty. I don't know what's wrong with your hair. If you click on the More button, it pops down. The very first link goes to my Patreon, patreon.com/Codcast. Hey, the money's sinking, folks. Please help me. I'm trying to keep the show going. I'm trying to stay in business. I'm an independent journalist. I'm one of the few people that actually does a show like this. I'm really the only one that does a show like this, but there are a few people, other people that try unsuccessfully to do this style. But good attempt. But I'm the best in the business, and if you guys love what I do, please help me out. Throw a coin to your Witcher. I need your help, guys. I would appreciate it. Don't love it, got a business, you'll be sad. Patreon.com/Codcast, link in the video. And also, Super Chats, slide on the show, Super Chats. You can aim your camera phone, or you can just click on the description of the video. All the links are there to my PayPal. PayPal takes less money than everywhere else. That's a good way to support the show. Patreon, all of it. Please sign up, folks. Don't leave me hanging. I don't want to work at Walmart. I appreciate you. And all right, let's read the Super Chats. Oh, I got a birthday present. In the mail today, hell yeah. Oh, first, I got 2 birthday presents, actually. I got a very, very nice gift. I got a little shatter from my buddy David. Thank you, David. I got it. You're going to get high as Cooter Brown after the show tonight. He says he quit smoking a month ago. I smoke it all. Send it to me, brother. Thank you, David. And then I got this. I got a whole box. Let's see what the card says. Somebody mentioned, oh, money fell out. Fuck yeah, woo, money fell out. I love when money falls out. Somebody mentioned that this is the anniversary of when you popped out of a vagina or something. Man, I fought my way out. I clawed my way out. Took one look at the doctor and I slapped him in the face. Good for you. Fuck yeah. I was the sperm that swam fast enough. And I'm a bad swimmer too, so the other sperm must have been really, really useless. And I got a fucking t-shirt, Metallica, yeah. Exit light, enter night. Fuck yeah. That looks a little small. Medium, I can make it work. It'll be tight. Oh, that's a really small. Holy shit. Gonna show all my lady curves, my lumps, my lovely lady humps. I got a bat. Fuck yeah, bat out of hell. I'm gonna bite a head off of it. Like fucking Ozzy Osbourne. What else? What is this? I hope it's not a bomb. Let's see. I got that's a Nightcrawler. Looks like Nightcrawler. I didn't know Nightcrawler had a sword. Fuck yeah, little Nightcrawler. He got a little thing on his back. What's it do? I don't know. It's got a button to push, but it doesn't do anything. I'll figure it out later. Fuck yeah, little toy. I got a giraffe. Hell yeah, wooden carved giraffe. Hell yeah, let's go to my mantle. Fuck yeah, I love giraffes. You know, they have necks that are like 400 pounds. They just whack each other with it to see who gets to fuck the woman. I admire that. What else I got? That's a whole bunch of shit in here. I got a big goodie bag. What is this? It feels like a cup. Hell yeah, Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Fuck yeah, let me some Bugs Bunny. I'm gonna drink all kind of booze out of that. Another cup. I'm guessing this is also a Looney Tunes cup. It came in a Space Jam box. So. Hell yeah. Tweety Bird, Sylvester, Yosemite Sam, and Bugs Bunny. Happy birthday. Fuck yeah, thank you. I think this is all from Melanie. Thank you, Melanie. And a little car. Woo-woo. Little, that's not a Hot Wheels, but close enough. Sweet little Bronco or something. Pocket knife? I guess. Hell yeah, I'll take a pocket knife. Little keychain pocket knife in case I have to stab a bitch. I heard it through the grapevine. Little grapey grape. Fuck yeah. Another car. All right, what else I got? Another car. A couple. Oh, I like this one. Little British car. Like Austin Powers and shit. Do I make you Randy? And another cup. I'm guessing this is also like a Looney Tunes cup if the theme continues on. Let's see. Coca-Cola, I was wrong. First time ever. Somebody clipped that. Had to be wrong sometime. And I had another card. Hook me up. Oh, got a fucking yeah. Got me more giraffes. Empty envelope. Okay, I'll take it. Here, another card. 2007. Here's the picture. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to show this or not. 2000. Here's the picture I cut when I thought I was free, but then terror made me. I'm not sure if I was supposed to read this or not, but I read it, and thank you, Melanie. I appreciate all this, and you sent me $50. Very generous. Hell yeah, I love money, and I'll read all this off the show. I don't want to read it out loud because I think this might be private. I hope you like all this stuff. Love it. It's so exciting. Thank you for taking in all my bad news. Hell yeah, no problem. Your birthday really helped me finally get this wrapped up. All right, sweet. Always good to help. Thank you, Melody. Very generous. I appreciate you. And all right, let's do the super. Let's do the super chats. Okay. See how we do here. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. First super chat comes from, drum roll, Rebecca Poise, of course. Hero of the show, Rebecca Poise. A remarkable, realistic thumbnail. Hell yeah, I drew it myself. Thankful for your reporting and amazing community. I know the community's the fucking best. You guys giving me a great birthday as always. It made me feel loved, man. It's such a joy hanging out with you guys. I'm glad I have a job where I can actually have fun. It means a lot. Thank you, guys. PJD for $19, $20. Dusty, if you ever make it to Washington State, you will have to let me know so I can buy you some margaritas. Fuck yeah, let me margaritas. Or whatever you want. Margaritas will do it. Because you deserve them. Hell yeah. Thanks for keeping up and keep us all sane with the greatest show. Hey, thanks for supporting it. As long as you guys support it, I'll do it forever. You guys are the real heroes. I mean, me too, but you guys also. Pick and flip, $2, 2 and 2. Happy birthday. You getting better looking every day. I know. How's it fucking possible? God damn it. Why couldn't I look like this when I was 20 and actually cared? Now I'm fucking old and don't give a shit. Don't even want no woman attention. God damn it. I would have got so much poo-tang. Whatever, universe. Whatever. Thank you, Pick and Flip. Grant Williams, Chuck E. Cheese for your birthday? Hell no. I don't go to no Chuck E. Cheese. I did. Jeff, my buddy Jeff, took me out to dinner last night for my birthday. Fuck yeah, Jeff. Love you, Jeff. We had to eat Japanese food. I ain't never had no Japanese food before. It was just like Chinese food, to be honest. It was good, though. It was good. Appreciate you, brother. BFF, Jeff. Veggie Algar, happy birthday. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Veggie Algar. Appreciate it. Happy birthday, Dusty. Hell yeah. Thank you, Mick. Happy birthday. Here's some feral funds. Have a good one. Hell yeah. I'm going to give the cat some presents in your honor. Jesse Hart, thank you for introducing me to Palestine News Network. I'm going to read a bunch of that on the next after party. I had enough to do a show tonight, but I ran out of time, so I didn't put it together. So next show I'll do that, I promise you. But a whole bunch of new clips from the Palestine News Network. You need to play more of this videos. I will. I just said it, Jesse. Thank you for the $20. Grassy, no, the region is kicking Spire's ass. Happy birthday. I know, like, at first, it was like, you and everybody's only done like 10,000 points of damage. And now it's like 20 billion. I know that you guys that don't play the game don't understand what I'm talking about, but those that play it know exactly what I'm talking about. But people are on it, whooping the shit out of that Spire. Happy birthday, Dusty, 50 to 20. I know, I feel so good. It's crazy. And they ain't even got like life extension technology yet. I'm only going to be like 1,000. 65 kroners from Sweden, from Hendry Fay. I'm learning the currency. Thank you, Hendry. Appreciate you. Traveler of the world, $5. Have a wonderful birthday, Dusty. Fuck yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do a show Wednesday or not. I might do a show Wednesday, or I might get super fucking drunk and not do it. We'll see. I'm sure it's a shocker which I'm going to choose. 2 and 2 from Kid Bricks. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Devil from Hendry. Another 13 kroners. Shit yeah. Green Ghost, happy birthday. I sent you a few on Cashapp. I'll read it into the show. Appreciate you. Cole James, $50, so generous. I'm going to read your name sexy. Cole James. Love the name Cole. Used to have a guy in my class named Cole James. Hated his fucking guts, but I loved his name. BBC. What up, BBC? Woo, BBC back. 10 tickets. Hey, if you guys got a ticket for BBC, please check the community section of YouTube for your link to the after party. We're not doing it tonight because I ran out of time. But next show we're doing absolutely, and all the other after parties are there. It's the show after the show. If you want more Dusty, you got it. BBC just gave you a free ticket, so give me your love and check the community section for your ticket. Mexican sleeper cell $5. Yo, Dusty, short telling soldiers not to deploy and pushing 100K on Facebook. Leggy gunpowder there. Oh, okay, we'll keep doing it. Maybe we can talk some sense out of these people. I'll fucking doubt it. We can just say 1 or 2 of them. That'd be good enough for me. Happy birthday, Dusty. We are the same age now. Hell yeah. Aging like wine, baby. Wish I could give more. Me too. Like always, sorry, late. Hey, it all adds up. Thank you, Pitch Hank. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. Kim. Buy 15, $5. Trump is Israel first, not pro-Russia. I mean, he is pro-Russia too. He could be both at the same time, right? He's definitely pro-fucking Russia. He's on everything that Putin wants him to do. He shits on Ukraine every chance he gets, and he shills for Putin, right? We all know that. So you could be multiple things. Big Boat doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Have you never watched the show before? I've literally given so much evidence to him kowtowing to Russia and Putin every fucking chance he gets. He literally went over there and said that he didn't believe Russia was interfering in the elections, even though all our 3-letter agencies said they were. He literally took Putin's word over our own intelligence agencies right there on fucking stage. He literally has pictures of him with Putin. He's like sipping to him. I don't know what you're talking about. Doesn't make any sense. But hey, you're obviously new to the show, so welcome. Happy birthday, I say, woo! What up, comrade? Good to see you tonight. Power fist to you. Wings of shoe, $5. Only regular soldiers have been reported. Special forces injured and intelligence can be hid. Also, ISR is known to hide numbers and USA is... yeah, I mean, I don't believe anything the Trump administration says, so there's really no telling, but it seems like people would start missing their relatives and shit and start talking about it, but how will we know? If they own all the airwaves, they might could hide it forever, for all I know. Agent Orange, what up, Agent? $20. Happy birthday. Even if we are living in the worst timeline, at least we have our awesome community. Yeah, we're all in this together, right? We all get to experience this together, and it's fucking beautiful. We'll make our way through it. It's horrible, and it's awful. But as long as we stick together, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm optimistic about the future, and thank you for your generosity, Agent. Philip Smith, $20 Australian. Oh, what's up, my future motherfucker? Happy birthday, Dusty. Nailed it. Thank you, Philip. Vincenzo, AB. $20. Happy birthday, Dusty. Please share Miss Patty with us again. All right, I'll do that next time I film. I tell my wife how cute Miss Patty is. She's a mess. Little fatty Patty. And I can't prove it to her if you don't show Miss Patty. All right. Your wish is my command. I will get on that. Thank you, Vincenzo. Good to see you tonight. Appreciate you. Seth Abroad. Happy birthday, Dusty. Fuck yeah. Check out Mar-a-Lago protest. All right, I'll check that out. Thank you, Seth. Jason Ashby, happy birthday. Roger, my cat turns 18. But damn, that's an old cat. Love that cat while you can. Appreciate you, Jason. And $100. Woo! Tonight, so far, Super John of the world. Jacob Stahl, 6,200. Mad late. Watched on 2X to catch up. Dusty is hyper on double time. Love you, Dusty. Happy birthday. Yeah, how do you even understand what I say on double time? I talk so fucking fast on a single. You must be really good at hearing. Thank you, Jacob. Everybody, suck Jacob's dick. Hero shit. Birthday on Jacob. Appreciate you, brother. And thank you, everybody who so generously helped me have a good birthday. I really appreciate you guys. Going to read all of the PayPals at the end of the show, all the Cash Apps, $ Cult of Dusty. So get them in early, get them in often. Super Chat, still plenty of time. I'm going to read your words to the end. Still got half the show to go. Only took me 30 minutes to get through that Super Chat. But for now, it's time to move on to lagging bullshit.
It's the economy, stupid!
I got to move that over to the new hard drive. Fucking Dusty, you have one job. Why don't you ever do that? First off, apparently it's been reported that the U.S. used $5.6 billion in missiles in the first 2 days of war alone. That doesn't count the 3 F-15s that got shot out of the sky by Qatar. That doesn't count the billions of dollars in infrastructure damage, the billion-dollar satellite that got destroyed. That doesn't count the billions of dollars that Israel shot in missiles, which is even more than the missiles we shot that we pay for. So we're talking about what? $20 billion for the first 2 days? It'll be $1 trillion before too long. Like I said last show, they've obviously decided to up the timeline of the bankruptcy of America. And like, I guess we fucking deserve it. I don't know what to say at this point, folks. It's hard to watch. It's disheartening how much money they're spending on all this shit. And I saw something earlier, folks, the Strait of Hormuz. That sounds like the sound a prostitute cow would make. Hormuz. Get it? Anyway, so this is the little strait that's controlled by Iran, that so much of the oil that goes to the Middle East, goes to Japan, goes to a lot of the Asian countries. Now, America doesn't get a lot of their oil from here, but it does affect our oil prices because whatever affects the rest of the world affects us too. And so here's a timeline of where all this oil is going through before the war hit. And then after the war happened, it almost slowed to a crawl. And that's why gas prices have shot through the fucking roof. People are scared to go through there because Iran is like, we're going to fucking drone strike the shit out of your boats. They fill with oil. They'll light right up like a Roman candle. And reminds me of like one of the videos of a sperm swimming and then they just stop all of a sudden because of birth control. It's like birth control for oil. Next thing you know, crude oil prices jump. They're actually down at 95, folks. That's way lower than it was. Yesterday, it was $125. Oil had doubled in less than a month. So far, we're up 32% this month alone, folks. 32% in oil price increase. And you might remember, Donald Trump's only plan for the economy was to bring oil prices down. He said that will cause all the other prices to go down because all prices are influenced by how much gasoline is. So if I bring the gas prices down, inflation will drop, everything will drop. Well, it turns out he doesn't actually give a shit about that because higher prices coming to the pump, not just coming to the pump, coming to the store. We're talking about inflation, everything going up 30% already in a single month. You guys tired of winning yet? Even Fox News can't help but tell the truth about the situation.
President Trump just posted this on Truth Social saying short-term oil prices, which will drop rapidly when the destruction of the Iran nuclear threat is over, is a very small price to pay for USA and world safety and peace. Only fools would think differently.
Yeah, everybody that doesn't want high oil prices is a fool. You fucking fools. Don't you contradict anything I say. Yes, this goes 100% against everything I've ever campaigned on, everything I've ever said, but don't be a fool. Meanwhile, Trump just shrugging it off. They ask him, hey, what about the fucking high gas prices? Reminds me of Rocky. If he dies, he dies. Trump's basically like, if the price of oil goes up, it goes up. They ask him, do you have any concern about it? He's like, I don't have any concern about it. They'll drop very rapidly when this is over. And if they rise, they rise. Who gives a shit, baby? Yes, this is the exact opposite of all my economic plans. Yes, everything I've said tells you this is going to drive prices up across the goddamn spectrum from everything you fucking buy. But who gives a shit? I made $5 billion as president already. Suffer, sluts. And there's always a tweet, of course, there's old Trump. Rising gas prices are causing a steep rise in consumer prices and will slow any future economic growth. It's a tax on all Americans. Yeah, but you love taxes on Americans. That's what tariffs are, right? The largest tax increase on the poor and middle class in the history of the country. You don't give a shit about that. As long as you get your cut, right? As long as it goes to your slush fund. And that's the same one from Hassani B, Ugly Hassani. Meanwhile, here's how Fox News is trying to sell it to you guys. Hey, shut the fuck up about the oil prices, even though we've done nothing but bitch about the oil prices. When Biden was president, that was our entire campaign to shit on him about how high gas was. We had little stickers that said, I did that had Biden's picture on it. 24/7 about the high gas price when Biden's president, but now that Trump's president, Fox News is all like,
will America back this? Okay, will America be patient? You know, $3.50 gasoline. People are talking like this is the end of the world. No, it's not. In return for what? In return for completely rewriting history favorably to the United States.
Oh, yes, that we're doing. We're rewriting history. It's exactly what they said about Iraq, folks. We got to murder all these children to rewrite history. It's a good thing you're paying more for oil, you fucking morons.
Can we hope that American morale stays strong
you cannot.
During this period,
Fuck
Senator?
this war. Fuck you. Die immediately, please.
Yes, indeed. We can be hopeful
yes,
for that.
Yes, indeed. We can be hopeful that the idiots of America will never do what's best for them, that they'll always vote against their own best interests, that they're the dumbest motherfuckers to ever live, and they will bow down and take the dick for anything we want to do. We can be very hopeful of that. Because history has proven these motherfuckers are too stupid to look out for their own best interest, aren't they? They don't have any self-awareness or survival instincts, so they'll do any fucking thing that the media tells them to do. But not everybody, folks. Some of the hogs get mad. Some of the MAGA hogs at the gas station, not liking what they see. Case in point. Guy ripping his Trump bumper sticker off. You're like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. I was okay when he was racist as shit and he was punching down at trans people, gays, and when he was fucking stealing every penny he can from the U.S. citizens. But now I'm paying more at the gas tank, and I can't abide by that.
How the fuck can we take America back when these cocksuckers don't even fucking support us? Fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you just now figured that out, dipshit. It's almost like we were telling you that the whole fucking time, but you didn't give a shit because other people were being owned, and that's all you cared about was people getting hurt. People was upset. You loved it. Look how upset everybody was. It's great. I love Trump because he make everybody mad. But now he's making you mad, so you a fucking snowflake now, aren't you? Pussy ass bitch. And then NBC says Trump won't rule out seizing Iran's oil. Exactly that in Venezuela, folks. I guess this is the plan. Just go in there and just steal the shit from them, right? You don't have any sovereignty anymore. Trump is the dictator of the entire world. In America, we can just do whatever they want to. But of course, just like they did in Iraq, just like they did in Venezuela, they're not selling the oil for you and me. They're stealing it for the oil companies to sell it back to us. So we pay for the military trillions of dollars to go steal it. And they give it to the trillionaire, billionaire oil oligarchs who run the oil companies, and they sell it back to us. So we double pay for this because we are the biggest suckers and losers who ever fucking lived, right? We were born to be abused, born to be used, born to be fed upon. And then they're submitting it, folks. They're not even being quiet about it at this point. They're saying it out loud.
This is a long-term game because what we want to do is get such massive oil reserves in Iran out of the hands of terrorists. And so what we're going to experience here in the short term is highly outweighed of the long-term benefit, because ultimately we're not going to have to worry about these issues in the Strait of Hormuz because we're going to get all of the oil out of the hands of terrorists. This is a long-term...
Yeah, we're going to get all the oil out of the hands of the terrorists, which is literally anybody but us. Anybody that has oil except for us is a terrorist, and your oil belongs to us now, baby. That's just the way it works. Oopsies. That's some nice oil you got there. Be ashamed if somebody took it from you. Meanwhile, Trump's demanding that these ships go through the Strait of Hormuz. risk getting shot down, risk getting their oil tankers put on fire, risk the lives of their men. You guys don't be fucking pussies. Donald Trump says these ships should go through the Strait of Hormuz and show some guts. There's nothing to be afraid of except for all the drones and missiles and shit. They have no Navy. We sunk all their ships, but you didn't steal all their missile silos and all their fucking drones and shit, right? But hey, you pussies, don't you want to die for our oil companies to have more oil and money? What's wrong with you fucking pussy ass bitches? Put your life on the line for the orange goof. Even Fox News picking up this talking point.
If they could get the prices of oil up, that the president would have to draw from the conflict. So just careful, guys.
Right. And he said they should go to strategic oil reserve. That's what Joe Biden did to get prices down without a crisis. The administration announced $20 billion maritime reinsurance plan. So he's saying, hey, guys, even though we get the oil, the market's flush, this is fear, I'm still going to insure your ships. So go through the strait. And, you know, that's just part of it. If you want to diminish the Iranian threat, if you want to make sure that this ends up with complete Iran capitulation, sow some guts and go through that strait.
That's right. Risk your lives and the lives of your men and your ship. Risk it all for us, baby. Hey, don't you want to stick it to Iran for some reason, even though most of you aren't Americans and it doesn't do our country? Risk it for the biscuit, baby. You're slaves to us. Do it. Don't be pussies. Meanwhile, here's Lady G just giving the game away.
When this regime goes down, we're going to have a new Mideast. We're going to make a ton of money. Nobody will...
That's right. When we get rid of Iran, we're going to be rich as shit. We're going to make a ton of money. And when he says we, he means the oil companies, obviously. The American people won't see a fucking penny. We'll pay for the wars, and then all the spoils go to the oligarchs, not us, baby. That's the way it's always happened. That's the way it'll always fucking happen. And Lady G doesn't work for you. He works for the rich. He's bloodthirsty and giddy. Whatever it fucking takes to get you guys to go sacrifice yourself for Israel, this motherfucker will say. And you know who's going to get super rich? Defense contractors, of course. Donald Trump says, we've just concluded a very good meeting with the largest U.S. defense manufacturing companies where we discussed production and production schedules. They have agreed to quadruple production of the exquisite class weaponry that we want to reach as rapidly as possible. Yay, yay. They just gave the military $50 billion more dollars that they didn't even want. And on top of that, they're about to give another $50 billion. And now we're going to spend, I guess, another $1 trillion on the industrial military complex. So yay for the weapons manufacturers as they siphon every dollar out of this country they can. And I'm sure Donald Trump will get his cut. But like I said, we're feedstock, folks. We are only here to be fed off of. And apparently it's about to hit airlines, too. All these gas prices. United CEO is warning Iran war will soon cause spike in airfares, which also causes a rise in all the price of goods because they transport so much of that via airplane. So everything going to go through the fucking roof, folks. Inflation just getting started. But just wait another year. A year from now, it'll all be great. It'll all be worth it. Short-term pain for long-term gain. Then once again, as I told you guys many times before, Trump doesn't even need the money. Trump has more money than he could spend in 1,000 lifetimes. He's going to, 10 years tops, he's going to live, if he lives that long, right? There's no way he can spend all this money. But he just stays awake at night, terrified that he might leave $1 on the fucking table. So whatever he has to do to wring every goddamn dime out of the system before he croaks, that's what he's going to do because he's mentally ill. So Trump Organization files trademarks related to the USA's 250th birthday. Our president trademarking it so he can make money off America's 250th birthday, y'all. Levels of corruption and greed we've never seen before, and this is who America decided to be our leader. The Trump Organization filed several previously unreported trademark applications last week in connection with America's 250th anniversary celebration, all featuring the president's name as a centerpiece of the highly anticipated festivities. Yay! Always got to have his name on everything. Always got to be making a buck off fake-ass patriots. Dumbest grazing cult members of the planet. And the acorn doesn't fall far from the tree. It's a whole family of grifters. ABG, always be grifting. This time, it's his granddaughter, K. Trump, who for some reason is a popular influencer now because of who her granddad is. That's the only reason anybody ever even knows this chick's name, right? But she's making the best out of her 15 minutes of fame, and she's exactly like the rest of the Trumps. She's exactly like her granddaddy. It's the let them eat cake administration. They just putting it in our fucking face how much money they're wasting, how rich they are. And she's putting this video out herself as though this is going to endear her to people. But all this did was get everybody to hate on her and shit on her. Here she is. I brought my Secret Service to Erewhon, which is the most expensive grocery store in California. Got a whole team of Secret Service agents. This little girl, for some reason, that we're paying for. Millions dollars a year, just like Fash Patel's girlfriend has an escort of SWAT members everywhere she goes, which is paid for by the American taxpayer. Just endless money they're wringing out from us, folks. Living like royalty because they are the new royalty, right? Watch some of this video, folks.
Welcome back to the channel. Right now we are in Erewhon, which is in LA. This is me in the Erewhon video and everything I get from Erewhon. If you guys don't know Erewhon's the most expensive grocery store pretty much out there.
Yeah, you guys can't afford steaks. You can barely feed your family. I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars in Secret Service fees going to the most expensive grocery store in California. Ha ha, you idiots. God, you're so stupid. I love ruling the poors.
Everything's crazy expensive, so we're gonna get
Everything's
my
crazy
favorite
expensive.
stuff, either supplements, whatever it may be.
So down to earth like us.
And then we're gonna go home and try it out.
Let me know if you guys have any questions on the prices or anything, okay?
How much are the sweaters? The Haley Beaver smoothie? Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's a $21 smoothie.
Really laid out
hey, look at this shit. Look how many people out there keeping her safe, folks. Look at this. How much money do you think they're fucking spending on this shit for this girl? They're literally just like the royalty in England now. They are there to be worshipped and served. No expense spared for our glorious rulers. And speaking of rich dickheads who would do anything for fucking money, you guys heard of Pawn Stars star Corey Harrison. That's old Rick's son. Apparently he got in a motorcycle accident. His daddy paid off all his medical bills. So what does he do? He starts a GoFundMe for his medical bills. This guy I know at one time was worth $10, $15 million himself. His daddy worth tens of millions of dollars. But it's never enough for these fucking people. Even his daddy went public after it was revealed, after they reported on the fact that he was asking his fans to pay his medical bills. And his daddy said, I already paid his medical bills. What the fuck? We're not poor. His daddy fucking put him on blast. And then he went public and he said, yeah, but my dad is going to want me to pay it back. So you suckers pay it back for me. And he got about, I think, $8,000 in donations last time I checked. So just the worst humans. Of course, they're all MAGA. All these are conservative fucking pieces of shit. Too bad you didn't fucking die in that accident, you worthless cunt. And of course, conservatives out there protesting the really important shit. Here's the priority. GOP grassroots. First they came for the millionaires. Isn't that how that saying goes? Won't somebody please think of the millionaires? First they're going to tax us, and then they're going to, what are they going to do after that? Who gives a shit? Sounds like a good starting place to me. Obviously rich as fuck. And meanwhile, remember Trump's big plan to bring health care prices down? This is literally the only thing he came with. Oh, he came out with the, he's going to give people money instead of giving it to them for Obamacare, but he never did that. He never said anything like that up. He was just lying and saying he was going to do that. But the only thing he actually did to bring prices down, his new Trump RX website. Everybody was going to save 10,000% on drug prices. We're basically going to pay you to take the drugs. How does math work? Well, you're going to be shocked, but it turns out it was a lie? Yeah. President Trump heralded his signature drug discount platform, Trump RX, as one of the most transformative healthcare initiatives of all time. But a month after its launch, few drugs are available. Data about how much the site is being used remains unknown, and the private deals underlying Trump RX are still being worked out. In response to questions from STAT, administration officials declined to offer details. Almost half of the 43 drugs listed on Trump RX were already available more cheaply as generics. So basically, you'll pay more on his website that was supposed to bring prices down 17,000%. And they don't have but a very few drugs on there. There's over 24,000 drugs that Americans use, and 43 are on there. So, as always, it's just bullshit. He'll fucking say anything to distract and delay you guys so he can do whatever the fuck he wants to while we suffer. Same as it ever was. And speaking of which, you guys remember how mad they were and are, that Hunter Biden got a job working for a company over in the Ukraine. He wasn't qualified, but he was making a few $100,000. And obviously, this is corrupt as shit. Yet they're all crickets about this. Jared Kushner is set to get $137 million from the Saudi Arabian royal family. The same royal family that begged Donald Trump to attack Iran. So Saudi Arabia begs Donald Trump to attack Iran. He does it, and then Kushner gets $137 million. But nothing to see here, folks. Crickets from media. Round-the-clock coverage at just the hint of inappropriate behavior from Hunter Biden. But this gets nothing, folks, because our media has abandoned us, right? They're all bought and paid for. It's all state-run now. This reminds me of the person earlier that says it doesn't make sense for Donald Trump to be both in Israel's pocket and also in Russia's pocket. But it's very clear he's in Israel's pocket and he's in Saudi Arabia's pocket. That doesn't make any sense either, yet it's still true. See, there could be several things true at the fucking same time. Saudi Arabia wants Iran to fall because they think they can fill the power vacuum. And also they want a nuclear bomb, but they don't think they're going to get a nuclear bomb until Iran will never get a nuclear bomb. They think that eventually they might get permission to get one if Iran is shut down. So, yeah, $137 million. Meanwhile, Trump administration says that they can't comply with court order to refund the tariffs. You know, all that money they stole from us, $150 billion last year. Of course, they're going to refund all that money to the corporations. We're not going to see a penny of it. As always, we get fucked coming and going, but now they're like, hey, we stole that money fair and square. So they're going to delay, and try to keep that money because that's what they do. Hey, you guys voted for the felon. You guys got it. You got all the felons. And that is my economic section for this evening. Seems bad, America. Seems really fucking bad. What you going to do? Epstein class. Hey, yep. All about the pedophiles. Top to bottom, we roll by them. Kush is not chilling. Oh, that dude's a fucking dork, but he making the bucks, y'all. That's how you make the money in this world, basically. Sell everybody out. Be a fucking criminal. That's what gets rewarded. And all right, we're along, folks. Get your super chats in. Help me celebrate my birthday. But for now, it's time for... Hey, yeah, yo! And then Ric Flair says, hell yeah, woo! And first up on the chat war, so Donald Trump says he's not going to sign any bills until the SAVE Act gets passed. That's the one that basically puts him in charge of all our elections and makes everybody have to get a special identification to prove they're American citizen, to make extra hurdles we have to jump through to disenfranchise millions of voters to make sure they can choose who gets to vote and who doesn't get to vote. Well, here's another thing they're doing to make sure that gets passed. They're throwing other shit into the SAVE Act, red meat, to make people vote for it. Like, they've added anti-trans provisions to the SAVE Act. Has nothing to do with the SAVE Act whatsoever, but they've thrown in there to make it illegal for minors to have transgender surgery. Now, the reason they do stuff like this is because people vote against it. They could be like, oh my God, you're voting to mutilate children. That's how they'll sell it on social media. That's what Bald Tim Pool will say. That's what gay Benny Johnson will say. This is how they try to sell the elections, folks. Very, very fucking transparent. We are not a serious people. Meanwhile, did you guys hear about the January 6th rioter that Trump pardoned? Just got life in jail for child sex crimes. Remember, Donald Trump told us other countries are emptying their prisons, their pedophiles, their murderers right onto our streets when it was literally him doing it. Andrew Paul Johnson promised one of his victims money he expected to receive from the Justice Department for rioting. Andrew Paul Johnson was arrested in August, 9 months after Trump pardoned him and hundreds of others January 6 for crimes ranging from low-level misdemeanors to felony charges like assaulting officers. And then he was convicted last month of 5 charges, including molesting a child under 12 and another under 16, as well as transmitting harmful materials by electronic device to a minor. So always the best people, folks. Looks like a good MAGA, doesn't it? Looks like the best of America. This is who they are, folks. Pedophiles, criminals. That's who's rolling us. That's who's getting pardoned. That's who gets special treatment. And this is a real post, folks. Not making this up. This is where we're at in this country. This is how embarrassing it is. The official White House account, an AI picture of skinny, buff Donald Trump on Christopher Reeve's body. A Trump presidency. Truth, justice, and the American way. Superman. And the title says, the symbol of hope, truth, justice, the American way, Super Trump. Oh my God, so cringy. It's literally a cult. They're literally worshiping this guy. I wish you guys would just read the Bible for 5 fucking seconds. It said all kinds of shit about this, but I know you guys don't care. I know you're the people of nothing. And one more on Chud Watch. Let's check in with Florida and see how that's going. Floridans told to limit showers amid record drought. Oh my God, they're doing water rationing in Florida now. Remember how bad they made fun of California for that? This is what you dumbasses get for denying global warming, for electing people who literally do the opposite of everything they can do to stop global warming. They accelerate it. Your whole fucking oceanfront property going to fall into the fucking ocean. Not going to be able to afford insurance anymore because nobody's going to cover you. And now you dirty motherfuckers can't even take showers. And if there's one thing I know about Florida people, you motherfuckers need some showers. So good luck, Florida. And that is my Chud Watch for this evening, folks. And all right, we got secret police coming up. Got a little bit of religious bullshit. Got some free Palestine. Got some what the fuck, got some Beyond Parody, and got some heroes. Still plenty of show. And we're about into overtime. And who loves overtime? Everybody loves overtime. So reward me for overtime. Plenty of overtime tonight on this mega blockbuster episode of the world's greatest show. But next up, it's time for Secret Police. The Secret Police. And ding dong, the witch is dead. Fuck Kristi Noem, fired! Poor Kristi Noem. She was literally giving a press conference when they fired her. She didn't even know she was fired. They called the guy that they replaced her with like 10 seconds before Trump announced it to the world, and she was on the press conference. No idea she no longer had her job. And Trump was tweeting out while she was on the press conference. I am pleased to announce that highly respected United States Senator from great state of Oklahoma, Mark Wayne Mullen, will become the United States Secretary of Homeland Security effective March 31st. The current Secretary, Kristi Noem, who has served us well, then why'd you fire her, and has had numerous and spectacular results, especially on the border, will be moving to Special Envoy for the Shield of Americas, which is something he literally just made up. Clearly, he's been watching The Avengers, and he was like, I'll say she's moving to S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Our new security initiative in the Western Hemisphere, we are announcing on Saturday in Doral, Florida. Hey, yeah, this bullshit I just made up. That's what we're moving her to, folks. We're not firing her. She's actually getting a promotion, right? Right? No. Fired! Thanks for everything. Fucking dog-killing cunt. Meanwhile, this is the guy they're replacing her with, folks. Brave. Mark Wade. Here he is. January 6th, folks. Cowering as Trump supporters riot through the Capitol building screaming to hang Mike Pence. Look at that scared little bitch. That's the one's going to be in charge of all our rounding up the Browns and our concentration camps. That's who's going to come after us once they run out of brown people. New enemy number one, this weak-ass pussy bitch. But you know who loves it, folks? You know who is Johnny on the spot to support that cowardly sack of shit? John Fetterman. John Fetterman says, as a member of the Homeland Security Committee, plus ranking member of the Subcommittee on Border Security, I'm not sure how many fellow Democrats will vote to support our colleague, Seth Mullen, as next DHS Secretary, but I'm an A. Yep, anything Trump wants. He's your fucking boy. He's always like, why am I the only Democrat acting like a Republican? Bitch, because you're a Republican. You got brain damage and you became a Republican. Very easy. And here's where she got fired, folks. This is what she got fired for. So basically, she gave one of her buddies $220 million to do this vanity commercial shoot. And then she lied and said Donald Trump okayed the entire thing and gave her permission. Here she is under oath, perjuring herself.
I'm asking you, sorry to interrupt, but the president approved ahead of time you spending $220 million running TV ads across the country in which you are featured prominently.
Yes, sir. We went through the legal processes, did it correctly,
Did the president know you were going to do this?
Yes.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yes. Okay.
Totally.
And one thing, Senator, I think would be helpful to know is how effective that communications has been. That overwhelmingly
effective in your name recognition. I mean, I personally just, I mean, to me, it puts the president in a terribly awkward spot. And I'm not saying you're not telling the truth. It's just hard for me to believe.
I'm not saying that you're a dirty liar, but you're obviously a dirty fucking liar, okay? Ain't no way President Donald Trump okayed $220 million for you to do a bunch of vanity commercials riding around on a horse. Who the fuck do you think I am?
President, as I do.
Even John's not believing you. Even hogs know you lying, bitch. And of course, Donald Trump came out and said, she lying. That bitch lying. President, God damn it. Fuck off. No, don't do that. I'm reading. Fuck you. President Trump tells Reuters he didn't sign off on border security advertising campaign featuring Homeland Security Christie Noem. I never knew anything about it, Trump said in a phone interview. Here's what Noem said. Yeah, she said he knew all about it, but Trump throwing you under the bus. He said he had no fucking idea, so you fired. Love to fucking see it. Meanwhile, both these things cost $220 million, folks. The Avengers, the biggest blockbuster movie of all time, cost $220 million. And also a photo shoot with Christie Noem out at Mount Rushmore cost $220 million. Nothing to see here, idiots. They definitely not grifting you. They're definitely not fraudulently stealing every dime they can from you, are they? They're just so fucking insane. They have no respect for the American people, and why should they? And apparently the Dems are investigating it. The fucking useless Dems. Democratic senators are probing the three businesses that received a $220 million ad contract featuring outgoing Secretary of Homeland Security Christie Noem, asking whether Noem, her senior advisor Corey Lewandowski, or any other DHS employee financially benefited from the agreement. Spoiler alert, yeah, they did! These companies only became companies 8 days before they got these no big contracts, and they're all connected to Christie Noem. It's a boondoggle for them to steal our money in the light of fucking day. I doubt anything will happen to them. Maybe if Democrats take both houses of Congress, something might come of it. We'll fucking see. Meanwhile, documents show that Noem lied about another $100 million ICE ad contract. This is a totally different one. Homeland Security Christie Noem handpicked contractors to lead a $100 million campaign to recruit immigration and customs enforcement officers instead of allowing competitive bidding for the jobs, according to 3 administration officials and internal communications reviewed by NBC News. Typically, multiple companies are allowed to bid on a contract, and officials who handle government procurement, not the leaders of the department, decide based on who can do the best job for the lowest price. The contracts for the ICE recruitment campaign was awarded to people who think and Safe America Media, two firms that were previously awarded a $220 million ad campaign that encouraged immigrants to self-deport. Noem was questioned by lawmakers this week over that $220. So in total, $320 million to her friends, which obviously are being kicked back to her. They stealing left and right, stealing us blind. But apparently her lover, the dude who was low-key, the one running the Department of Homeland Security, Corey Lewandowski, also got outed at DHS. Remember when she was questioned about it by Congress, she said, hey, he's just an important part of the government, just like anybody else. Well, apparently not so important that when you're gone, they fired his ass too. Corey Lewandowski is expected to depart the Department of Homeland Security after President Trump fired Secretary Kristi Noem on Thursday. So I guess you guys are going to pay for your own sex jets now. Meanwhile, this brutal article got written by the New York Post. The real reason why Kristi Noem's cuckold husband stayed married to her through Corey Lewandowski's humiliation. I read the article, and basically it says because he's a cuck, he's a Christian who thinks he has to stick by his wife regardless of how much dick she sucks. And so he's basically bitch made, and that's why he's staying with her. Brutal, but pretty truthful. Probably the most honest article the New York Post has ever put out. Meanwhile, DHS made a massive purchase of 2,500 new custom-marked ICE vehicles that are now sitting in parking garages because no one wants to use them because they're labeled ICE. The last thing the secret police wants is to advertise to the secret police. As I told you guys before, ICE was given so much money, they literally don't know what to do with it. They're trying to spend $200 million on sex jets. These $2,500 cars, they're probably $50,000 each, folks. Literally going to sit there and rot because they can't use them. But they gave them a budget that's like half of what the Air Force is. They literally created a fifth branch, I guess, next to Space Force, a fifth branch of military, the secret police. And they gave them so much fucking money. It's like Brewster's Millions. They can't even think of how to spend it all. So they're just wasting on anything they possibly can. So here you go. Another example. Incredible fraud. Remember, Deutsche was going to solve the fraud, was going to save American taxpayers so much money. Nope. It was all fucking bullshit. Who could have seen that coming? And then this video of armed men who claim they're ICE agents filmed in Minneapolis pulling guns on 2 U.S. citizens while refusing to show a warrant. They might be ICE. We have no way of fucking knowing. In this country now, you just have to get kidnapped or killed by anybody that wears a mask and claims they're ICE because they don't have to identify themselves. Here they are just pulling guns on people willy-nilly.
People know we're not ICE. They're fucking ignorant. Fuck your bell bonds. We're going to get you back.
And these are the reason they don't join the military, folks, because they can't meet the physical requirements.
Go on the bus. In trouble, fucking cunt. You follow us, I'm going to pepper bomb y'all.
Show us your warrant right now.
I'm going to, but you get the fuck away. Hold up.
Look at this badass motherfucker.
Back up.
I rule you.
Back up.
Back up. I will kill you, American citizens. Literally just a gang of thugs. A gang of criminals hired by our government to be the secret police, to terrorize us, to rule over us, to let them know if you step out of the fucking line, we have the secret police that'll come take care of you just like Nazi Germany, folks. And of course, they're all fat, doughy bitches. They ain't seen their dick in several generations. The worst among us. Literal walking heart attacks. You can hear their arteries clogging in their body.
Show us your valid warrant.
Fuck everything about this. And last but not least, Taco Trump once again doing a complete 180 on everything. Donald Trump spent his whole campaign shitting all over immigrants. They're rapists. They're murderers. They're eating your dogs and cats. We have to get them all out of the country immediately. Now a lot of conservatives are turning on him. They're mad at him because he's kind of changing his tune a little bit. Now he's saying this.
Many countries opened up their prisons and dropped them into the United States.
You literally opened up our prison and dropped pedophiles into our country, dude.
Those are the people who are getting out. And we have a lot of heart. They said, you got to lighten up on this. We have a lot of heart for people. They came in illegally, but they're good people, and they're working now on farms, and they're working in luncheonettes and hotels and all. And we're not We're looking to get the criminals out right now, the criminals. And
so a complete 180. Hey, you guys got to lighten up. I want all the immigrants gone. No, we need the cheap labor. Complete change of heart on this. I mean, good. I'm glad he is changing his heart a little bit. I guess he's seeing what's happened to the construction industry. Housing basically grounding to a halt. Fucking food rotting on the goddamn vines, rotting in the fields. All his rich donors whose farms are failing, crying their asses off. So now he having a change of heart. But yeah, MAGA, a lot of MAGA belling on him, and it's fucking beautiful. I hope they all kill each other in Minecraft. And that is my Chud Watch for this evening, folks. That was the secret please. That is my secret please for this evening, folks. My voice started to go out a little bit, but I'm still going to Alex Jones my way through this. Folks, don't go anywhere. We got plenty of show. Hard to talk loud and fast for 2 hours, but I'm going to do it, baby. Literally my job. And next up, religious bullshit. You guys ain't going to believe what happened. They raving all your kids. Religious bullshit. What? Religious bullshit. What? Religious bully bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Motherfuckers. It's time for religious bullshit. Yeah. And folks, they finally caught one. No, wrong button. No, all the wrong buttons. No, okay. Texas pastor gets life on child sexual abuse charges. The now former pastor of Apostolic Life Church in Cosey, Texas, was sentenced to life in prison after a jury found him guilty of repeatedly sexually abusing a young relative over the course of several years. Yep. And of course, since I missed the show, there's going to be several of these. Over in Kentucky, pastor gets 2 years on child sex charges. Only 2? A Covington pastor has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for sexually abusing a 14-year-old girl who attended his church. Jose Luis Lopez, 52, has time served credit for 862 days under the jail. Seems like a slap on the wrist to me. And one more. Ohio pastor gets 3 years for abducting young girl. A former pastor in Stark and Wayne counties will spend 3 years in prison for taking a 13-year-old girl on an unauthorized camping trip that resulted in her hiding in a bathroom and calling 911 for help. Yikes! Obviously, he was going to rape her. Poor girl. The Rev Jesse Santos, 60, learned his fate March 5th before Ashland County. Comment, please. Jug David. Honestly, that's the best thing that could happen to him. If he would have gone through it, he probably could have done more time. So lucky that she got away for both of them. Meanwhile, here's Donald Trump's special White House advisor for spirituality, folks. Here she is begging God to let her enemies have miscarriages.
In the name of Jesus, we command all satanic pregnancies to miscarry right now. We declare that anything that's been conceived in satanic wombs, that it'll miscarry. It will not be able to carry forth any plan of destruction, any plan of harm. In the name of Jesus.
I don't know, kind of seems like that's a bit against what you guys say about abortion, but hey, if Jesus wants it to happen, I guess it's all fucking good. Meanwhile, did you guys hear about the mega pastor whose son was arrested for child rape? Yeah, she back, y'all, and she's real super psyched about the Iran war because Jesus about to come back. Let's have a listen to this moonbat.
This is not just an Iranian strike. This is a network strike. This has ramifications across the Middle East and end-time ramifications as well. Mm-hmm. But this is just, I believe, the beginning of the end.
Oh, goody.
This signifies what we've known has been coming as believers. We see the signs of the times. We've seen the falling away. We've seen
literally from the moment I was born, they've been saying this shit. Jesus is literally coming back any 5 seconds. Be prepared, Dusty. Be prepared. My whole family, everybody's telling me this. They still tell me the same fucking shit, y'all. It's so annoying.
Church leaders being attacked. We've seen persecution in America
you guys are so
of the
persecuted.
church that we've never really seen
church.
to this degree. And now Iran attacked Israel a year ago. We've seen all of these skirmishes.
Iran attacked Israel a year ago.
skirmishes happening, but Iran was never even considered in this debate or war. But if you read
literally, they've been talking about invading Iran for 47 years.
Ezekiel 37, you'll see Iran is talked about there, and that Iran comes in on the final scenes toward the end.
It's a
of
movie.
what we call the beginning of a rapture. And
that's right, guys. Jesus wrote a movie where he's the star because Jesus is a giant fucking narcissist, right? He can't get enough of kissing his own ass, so he wrote this big scene where everybody's got to go to war with each other. There's going to be blood up to the horse's bridle, which is like 6 foot tall of blood. There's going to be blood everywhere. So many people dead children everywhere. So Jesus, like the Billy Badass he is, can come back and save everybody. To show you what a Superman he is. Just good God. If any of this was true, why would you worship this monster? Literally going through all this pageantry so he could be the big hero of his own fucking vanity project.
End times leading to us to the war of Armageddon.
Oh, goody.
So Gog and Magog, we are on the precipice of that.
Nice. Fuck you, Jesus. If you come back, I'm double tapping that bitch just like any other zombie. Meanwhile, apparently this church, they're having holy raves. And I'm not really against it, but also, I think this might be just an excuse for this guy to meet chicks. Because literally this whole thing is nothing but a bunch of chicks and this shirtless guy dancing around. Dude's a genius. You pastors get all the babes, y'all. I'm just telling you. Dude's going to be in jail, though. I guarantee you. Not all of those girls are over 18. Meanwhile, you guys know my favorite kind of video, Christian thirst traps. And folks, do I have a doozy for you today? It says, evolution's just a fairy tale for atheists. Genesis says God created everything in 6 days. And let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, math checks out. 6 days right there. Oh, days. It says days. Okay. What is this guy doing? How does this glorify Jesus in any way? And also, like, you don't really have a really good ab game. I mean, it's better than mine, but if you're going to do that, you better work on your abs a little bit, dude. Jesus. Meanwhile, my mouth's starting to go out a little bit. One more, and I got another thirst trap. And why are Christians so weird? How do they film shit like this and not know how cringy and creepy it is? So this guy in the shower crying while he's singing a Christian song, and he's clearly in there because he thinks the wet t-shirt shows off his muscles and his tattoos.
Worthy is the Lamb who was slain. Worthy is the King.
Why are you guys so miserable? Maybe you're worshiping the wrong God if you're sad all the fucking time. Jesus, dude.
Worthy is the King who comes.
This is a dude who's totally fucking out of ideas, right? This dude wants to get laid so bad, right? And he's like, how can I get women's attention? How can I seem sensitive and Christ-like and get a good Christian woman to suck my penis? Oh, I know. Let me get in the fucking shower. And it's even a cheap shower, like the one they would have in like a mobile home. Let me get in that fucking shower with my clothes on and badly lip sync as I cry to this fucking goofy ass Christian music. That's definitely gonna get me a blowjob. Dude, ain't nobody ever gonna suck that dick. So sad. The fuck's wrong with y'all? And that is my religious bullshit. He on the good drugs, I guess Jesus. Make you high as fuck. And all right, folks. If my mouse holds out, how's my mouse being so fucking bullshit? Well. All right, we're along, folks. Get your super chats in. We got a couple more sections, but we rolling through it. Next up, it's time to free some motherfucking Palestine. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
It's Palestine, AI! God damn it. Whatever. And first off, on to free Palestine. Israel is so weird, y'all. So not only are they attacking Iran, getting us into their forever war, but they're also attacking Lebanon. Basically, they invaded Lebanon because they're searching for the bones of a soldier that died 40 years ago. And they invaded and they killed like hundreds of people in order to find these fucking bones, and then they bragged about it. Israel Defense Force. As part of IDF activities in Lebanon, IDF Special Forces operated overnight in an attempt to locate findings related to the missing navigator, Ron Arad. No findings related to him were located at the search site, and no IDF injuries were reported. They killed dozens of people. The IDF will continue to operate relentlessly day and night out of a deep commitment to bringing all of Israel's sons, the fallen and missing, back home to Israel. And yeah, as this post aptly points out, Israelis can be weird. They sent special forces to Lebanon to retrieve the remains of a dude who died 40 years ago. And this against the wishes of his widow. They randomly killed scores of civilians in the process and failed to find any bone. And yet they are bragging about it. Because they just want you to know they can literally do anything. They can invade any country for any bullshit reason they want to. They can kill a score of people because the bones of some dead guy are more valuable than the living people that they're murdering. The living non-Jews. We are all fodder to them. More than twice as many kids killed in Lebanon just this week as were killed in Israel on October 7th. But they have a complete monopoly on the media. That's all you ever hear about October 7th. October 7th, no matter how many scores of children they kill, more than were killed on October 7th. Breaking at least 394, including 83 children killed in Israeli attacks on Lebanon, health ministries say. Literally bloodthirsty psychopaths just murdering and rampaging across the globe, paid for by our tax dollars. Israeli forces disguised themselves as Lebanese soldiers and killed at least 41 people. In all, to search for the bones of an Israeli pilot who went missing in the 1940s. Yep. Murdered everybody. Murdered innocent people who had nothing to do with it. People that weren't even alive then. Just to brag about these fucking bones, y'all. It's a death cult. Meanwhile, according to Sky News, this just shows you how they use language on purpose to propagandize people, to mislead you, to spin things. Latest attack in Lebanon leave nearly 400 dead as 2 Israeli soldiers killed. You see what they're doing there? The 400 Lebanese people died. They're just dead. But the Israeli soldiers were killed. So there's like an action behind the Israeli soldiers. They were killed by somebody, but the Lebanese, they just died somehow. They literally fucking do this on purpose, y'all. And it's our entire fucking media that plays this game. And as Matt says, using the passives dead and the active killed in the same headline is absolutely diabolical. But yes, all according to plan, all on purpose. Meanwhile, the U.S. has skipped congressional review to approve munition sales to Israel because what do we need a Congress for anymore? Congress has abdicated all their power, all the responsibility to our dictator, to our glorious Pharaoh, Donald Trump. And his job is to do whatever Israel wants him to do. So more money, more munitions to Israel that we sell them, but we give them the money to buy. So we give it to them. Meanwhile, I showed you guys in the last show, anti-war Marine Brian McInnes, who stood up and said nobody wants to die for Israel, free Palestine. And the thugs in our government broke his arm. One of the former sitting U.S. senators jumped in to break his arm. I'll show you that in a minute. But he was released from the hospital. Here he is.
Free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine!
Hero shit. What a boss, too. He didn't even flinch when they broke his arm. He didn't scream out in pain. Nothing.
I appreciate y'all being out here for me and with me and us being together. That's also it's what it's all about. So it's the only way we can do this. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you, man. Took an oath to defend this country from enemies, foreign and domestic, and we're facing domestic enemies right now. That's right. Our leaders are in cahoots with Israel, and they're leading America into unprovoked wars, and that's not right. And we got to stand up against it. The American citizens have to say no to our government's choices, and we don't want war. So that's why we're speaking up. And free Palestine, and Palestine is our strength.
But this is how we treat our heroes in this country. This is how we treat our soldiers, our veterans. They literally don't care about you. It's all lip service. All these support the troops. Thank you for your service. It's fucking lip service. The moment you step out of line, the moment you're not a good little slave, they will literally break you in fucking half and then blame you for your own assault. And here's the guy that did it, folks. Tim Sheehy. After breaking this guy's arm in the door.
You broke the hand of a Marine. You're a coward.
Coward.
Punk. Yeah, go fuck yourself. What is that? Senator? Go fuck yourself. That's why you got kicked out, fat ass.
But here's the sad part of this, folks. I guarantee you this guy is about to get a high-level position in the Trump administration. Because why you and I might abhor this kind of behavior. We might see the evil in attacking a veteran and breaking his arm on video. This is exactly what the Trump administration is looking for. They look for evil. They reward it. This is exactly why they gave Kristi Noem her job to begin with, because she admitted to killing her dog. This is what they want. They want thugs. They want criminals. They want violent psychopaths who would do whatever the fuck they say and abuse us every chance they get. And here he is on social media lying about, well, first off, shocker. He's a Zionist. He's an Israel first guy. Less than a month after being elected, Tim Sheehy traveled to Israel and recorded this ad for AIPAC.
I'm Tim Sheehy. I'm a recently elected U.S. Senator from the state of Montana, and I'm here as my first act as elected senator to show our allies in Israel and the broader allies throughout
the first thing on his mind when he got elected, go to Israel, suck their dick. Not America, not our cities, not his own constituents, Israel. Because it's Israel first always.
Middle East, that America still has a commitment to this region. And there's no question that America stands with Israel.
No, we don't.
Stands with the men and women of
Fuck Israel.
And of course, we'll do everything we can to make sure the IDF and the men and women of the IDF
I know you will.
have the best gear, intelligence, technology.
Yeah,
and
the best of everything. The best healthcare, best education.
We've seen recent events unfold.
That didn't have to work. They just sit in bomb shelters all day.
To, of course, broader geopolitical events in the region.
So no shocker there, but then he got on social media and tried to blame the guy, the brave hero veteran whose armies broke. He said, Capitol Police were attempting to remove an unhinged protester from the armed service hearing. He was fighting back. I decided to help out and de-escalate the situation. He jumped in and broke the guy's arm. Isn't that de-escalating the situation? The reader's comment, the senator describes this as a de-escalation, but full video reporting show he joined officers by physically grabbing the Marine's leg, then this arm breaks. Reports say the protester was treated for an injury after. The Marine did not come to start a confrontation. He protested, which apparently, according to you guys, is what he fought for. He fought for our First Amendment. He fought for our freedom of speech. He fought for our right to protest. But if he actually does it, you'll break his fucking arms and you'll blame him for it. Because you're the worst of humanity. But hey, congratulations on your new future job, ruling us all. Meanwhile, folks, you want to know what my childhood was like at church? This is exactly what they taught me at church. This is Mega Pastor John Hagee.
The Bible proves that the Jewish people are the most unique people on the face of the earth. They are a chosen people. They are a covenant people. They are a cherished people. They are the apple of God's eye. The unchallengeable fact of the Bible is that Israel and the Jewish people are unique. Listen, Israel did not choose this uniqueness.
Literally, they wrote the book claiming that they were God's chosen people, so they did literally choose this false narrative they put out.
Chose it for them. Listen to David's prayer in 1 Chronicles 17:20. It's one of the most powerful words in the scripture. O Lord, there is none like you, nor is there any God besides you. And who is like your people Israel? Listen, the one nation on the earth whom God went to redeem for himself as a people. Chosen and still cherished. Deuteronomy 7:6, for you, Israel, are a chosen people, a holy people to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you to be a people for himself. Listen to this next sentence. A special treasure above all the people on the face of the earth. That includes the United States of America.
Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah, you rule us. You're above America. Israel first. We're your slaves. You're the ones chosen by God, right? You're the ones that are special, not us. We're just little peons hiding in your shadows, glorious God, man. But that's what I was raised to believe, folks. I was raised as a non-Jewish Zionist, as is almost every child here. This is what we're all taught, folks. This is why they have such a stranglehold in our society. We were literally born to worship them. So fucking angry now that I'm an adult to know they fucking propagandize me and brainwash me to be a slave to these fucking terrorists. But lest you think the Democrats are going to help you, here's the leader of the Democrats, Chuck Schumer.
But I have many jobs as majority leader, as the first Jewish majority leader ever. And one is to fight for aid to Israel, all the aid that Israel needs.
Anything you need.
I will continue to fight for it.
All the
and
children
we
you want to
delivered
murder.
more security assistance to Israel, our ally, under my leadership than
I gave more money than
ever
everybody.
before.
No one
We
ever
will
sucked
keep doing
Israel's dick
that,
like I
everybody.
did.
It is so important.
I would do anything
I
for
will
you.
always fight.
I
to
worship
give
you, my
Israel
God, man.
What it needs.
Fuck America, Israel
to protect
first.
itself from the many in that difficult region who want to wipe Israel off the face
For no
of the
reason.
map.
They're minding your own business.
We have to do everything to do that.
We don't.
So fuck the Democrats, Republican lights, all the most worthless people. Speaking of which, one of the biggest fucking spineless pussies to ever walk the earth, Jeffries, Representative Jeffries, says the Trump economy lost 100,000 jobs. Gas prices are up, blah, blah, blah. Then he gets absolutely dog-walked by King Mark Ruffalo. Says, stop taking AIPAC money and serve your country. Fight like we have been taken over by a lawless fascist regime in cahoots with another lawless fascist religious regime that is waging an illegal war in Iran. Fight like none of this is normal. Fight like a man who has some moral fiber. And the Epstein files point to our president raping children. You go, Mark, but you know it's not going to happen. The Democrats bought and paid for just like the conservatives. They worship Israel just like the conservatives. And there's going to be no saving us from the Democrat Party. But thank you, Mark, for using your position as you always do to speak fucking out. And this one's hilarious. I got a good chuckle out of this one. Did you guys hear about this one? Israel officials allegedly hired social media influencers like Destiny. Remember Destiny, who I've spoken out, I guess, many times, who is taking the position of a child murder apologist, sucking Israel's dick every step of the way while he pretends to represent the left and progressivism. Media influencers like Destiny were being paid $7,000 for a post sucking Israel's dick. But Israel failed to pay them, and now they're facing lawsuits totaling millions of dollars over unpaid invoices. And this is something I mentioned to you guys a bunch of times before. Basically, if you don't toe the line, you get starved to death. If you're willing to shield for Israel or conservatism, it's endless money. That's almost the only way you can make it as a podcaster. But if you try to be a progressive, you almost, not only do they shadow ban you, but progressives just don't usually. You guys are pretty good about supporting me, but they usually don't support other progressives in the same way conservatives support conservatives. And we don't have the same oligarch backing that they do, where they can just throw endless money at it. So they send the message loud and clear that if you want to make bank, you have to show for Israel. You have to fucking show for conservatives. That's the only way, or else you simply can't afford to do this. And fuck Destiny. Not enough bad stuff can happen to this motherfucker, in my opinion. I hope he gets all the karma due to him. And last but not least, heroes to walk among us, folks. It doesn't take somebody incredibly erudite to speak out. It doesn't take the best orator. It just takes guts, just somebody speaking from their heart, just a normal person like this gentleman.
What's up? That's an interesting shirt there to say. That's an interesting shirt there to say the least.
Yeah.
What makes you decide to wear a shirt like that out?
Because they kill children, pretty much, innocent people, women, children, old people. They target them. They commit genocide. So that's why I wear it.
You know what? You want to hear something interesting? It is actually illegal to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
In what?
And to protest against Israel in most U.S. states.
Well,
you believe that?
That's wild, man.
I didn't believe it until I looked it up myself. Someone told me. I was like, no way. Yep, almost every state it's illegal to
that goes against free speech, man.
Well,
First Amendment.
Not when it comes to them, man. They can they can make our president go start a war for them, you know?
Yeah, that's true, man.
Yep.
It's like they say,
make us pay for it.
You know who controls you by who you can't criticize. So
Putin and Netanyahu both have a piece of him, then, huh?
Yeah, it's a crazy world, man. Crazy.
I hear you. We're good to see you out, man. We're out here every Saturday doing this.
Keep it up, hero shit. Somebody find that man and suck on his penis. And that is my Free Palestine for this evening. And hell yeah, folks, I got a quick what the fuck. And it's what the fuck. One beyond parody, two heroes, and then we're out. We're out. Gonna go celebrate my birthday and get high as fuck. Thanks to David. Mwah! Love you, David. But for now, it's time for some. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did you guys hear about this crazy story? Georgia high school teacher dies after being run over by teens in a prank gone wrong. So apparently, some of his students decided to prank him and TP his yard. You know what TPing is? It's where you waste a bunch of toilet paper and throw it in the trees and shit. So he went out to confront them. He trips and falls into the street, and they run this guy over and they kill him. Jaden Wyatt Wallace, 18, is charged with first-degree vehicular homicide, reckless driving, criminal trespass, and littering, according to a statement from the Hall County Sheriff's Office. Wallace was allegedly with four other people when they rode the trees with toilet paper outside a North Hall High School teacher's residence, and they ran him over. Anyway, I heard his wife was begging for them to drop the charges because it was an accident. They didn't mean to do it or anything, but still, horrible situation. Don't TP people's yards. That's just a waste of toilet paper. Also, somebody's got to clean that up. That's rude. Meanwhile, you guys see this motherfucker? Look, this is not AI, folks. This is real. Meet Nick Walker at the Arnold Classic 2026. Look at this motherfucker. What the shit? He doesn't even look human. Is there anybody that finds this attractive? Bodybuilders always die at like 40. It can't possibly be worth it. Imagine working this hard to look this fucking stupid. Just saying, I don't get it. Looks like a cartoon character or some shit. Whoa! But I guess whatever you're into, I guess you gotta like let people do what they want, right? And last but not least, on what the fuck? You guys know who Sophie Viagra is? She's that hot chick that was on Modern Family. So hot, Sophie Viagra. Anyway, she's pretty funny. She told a very dark joke over on the, what is this? That's not The View, is it? Whatever the other one is, The Talk or whatever that ripoff of The View is. Anyway, here is Sophie Viagra's very dark joke on The View. It's kind of what the fuck.
You're a single mom of a teenage son who's 18.
I
Girl,
know,
you look
Let's
so good.
rewind that.
You're a single mom of a teenage son who's 18.
I
Girl,
know,
you look
it's
so
more.
good.
I cannot lie about my age because they count and they, you know.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I
What if you had
can't.
him when you were 12?
Yeah, 13.
13,
I was raped.
Oh, what's it like to have a teenage son?
Look at Whoopi like, what the fuck did you just say? Oh shit, that's a dark joke. What the fuck? And that is my what the fuck for this evening. Love me some Sophie Viagra. And all right, folks, last chance to get your super chats in. Last chance to get your PayPals in. Gotta read them all. After one Beyond Parody and two Heroes, so get them in right now. But let's go ahead and finish you guys off a happy ending. It's time for a little Beyond Parody. Beyond Parody! And tonight's Beyond Parody brought to you by Home Depot, who put out this very, very strange recruitment sign. It says, we're hiring part-time, full-time benefits, tuition, reimbursement, career development. Why did they take this picture? This picture looks like this woman's a hostage. They're like, smile for the camera. And she's like, I love working at Home Depot. And they're like, bitch, we got your cousin outside. ICE just rounded him up. You better smile. Please come back at Home Depot. I'm just saying, not the best picture you could have picked there. Home Depot. And all right, that's my one Beyond parody for tonight. And two heroes coming up. All right, prepare for it, y'all. Here's your heroes. We're gonna be heroes just for one day. And I usually don't give a shout out to the UFC fans because they're the worst among us. Mostly MAGA dickheads, but this time I'll allow it because Mark Zuckerberg was at this week's UFC event and got booed like a motherfucker by this beautiful crowd.
Mark Zuckerberg, the Meta chairman and CEO, has been in here since the early goings.
Let's turn it up so we can hear that in all its fucking glory. Boo this man.
Mark Zuckerberg, the Meta chairman and CEO, has been in here since the early goings.
Fuck you, you Android motherfucker. Also, be sure to pirate all the UFC events. They just uploaded it to the Pirate Bay. ThePirateBay0.org. New UFC. Do not give the UFC money. Do not give Dana White a fucking penny. Pirate that shit. And last but not least, on the heroes list, James Carville, snakehead himself. I don't know if he's been watching this show or not. I assume he must be, because this motherfucker channeling Dusty. You go, James Carville.
Look, you fat fuck Trump, if you listen to this, you listen good, because what I'm getting ready to say is what a lot of people in this country speak for, who I speak for.
Say it,
and
Daddy.
I speak for a lot of fucking people. You hear me, you fat asshole?
I hear you, Daddy.
This is what we believe.
What's that, Daddy?
You're right. I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the motherfucker. And you know what? I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. I want to hate him more. I pray to God in heaven, God reign the righteous reign of Trump derangement syndrome. Pray for me, Lord. I'm your vessel on this earth. Pray for the people that listen to this. We want more. We want to hate the son of a bitch so much that we can't see straight. Look, you fat fuck.
Preach, motherfucker. I heard that. This week's hero, James motherfucking Carville. And all right, I'm going to read the super chats. I'm going to read the PayPals. I'm going to read all of it, folks. But if you bail out, please do me a favor. Hit the like button, everybody. It's the least you can do. Also, leave comments. Comments help the algorithm. Just make up something, leave it. But also, folks, I'm an independent journalist. I'm a digital busker. Okay, I only survive if you guys kick in a few bucks to help me out, stay in business. And it's my birthday. So if you've been entertained by this show I put together and I worked hard on it, please throw a coin to your Witcher. Help a brother out. Multiple ways you can do so. Thank you in advance. And all right, let's check. We're going to check the Cashapp. We're going to check the fucking PayPal. We're going to do it all. Then we'll play a song, do a kitty party, and get the fuck out of here. So, PayPal.com. I did say I got a few new PayPals. And let's see, Cashapp. Cashapp is $cultofdusty. And I guess Adam sent me $25 last time. $10 from True Care Living. Happy birthday from Green Ghost. Fuck yeah, Green Ghost. You rock. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. Sexy son, bitch. And all right, let's check out the PayPals, which always is slow as fuck. While that's loading, we'll go ahead and read the super chats. Enjoy your day, Dusty. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's nighttime, but I'm going to enjoy the shit out of my night. Go get high as motherfucking shit. Sedona Rose. Woo! Go get a woo from me, Sedona. Happy birthday, Dusty. You are very dear to me. Mwah. Right back to you, Sedona. I'm so grateful to have met you so many years ago when I embraced atheism from Mormonism. Your content made me feel seen and loved. Oh, you are loved. I truly enjoy your fierce defense of trans women, trans rights, and women. Hell yeah, women, poor, people of color, animals, powerlessness. Fuck yeah. You guys ever read my book, Simulation Theory by Dusty Smith? It's almost all women. They're all strong characters. I did that for you, Sedona. So love you, Sedona. Thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you, and you helped me make my birthday good. So big kisses. MJJ2, happy birthday, Dusty. Happy birthday, MJJ2. How you doing tonight? Thank you, Dusty. Thank you to Dusty's mom for gifting Dusty to us all. My mom fucking rocks, y'all. My mom's my hero. She was basically a single mom, and she raised me and like 3 of my siblings by herself pretty much, and holy shit, she rocked that. Such a good woman. So thank you for shouting out my mom, and thank you, MJJ, too. I appreciate you. Barely stayed with genius. Happy birthday, Dusty. Fuck yeah. Today is my birthday. Love it. Thank you, Barely. Appreciate you. Dilithium crystals. That sounds familiar. What is that? Is that Star Trek? Something. Appreciate you, Star Wart. Beyond the parody, says JB Nation. Hail Satan, JB. The Mar-a-Lago protest is being suppressed. Comedian Cliff Cash was a linchpin. It was the Impeach the Pedo protest. I found it on Political Dread. All right, next show. Gonna cover the Mar-a-Lago protest. Thank you for bringing my attention, Seth. Happy birthday, Dusty. Thank you. 29 BD 29, $10. You fucking rock. Jack Cobblestone, $100. Woo! Already read that, but once again, I'll give you a woo for $100. So generous. Everybody's so generous tonight. Fuck yeah, I appreciate you. Over to PayPal. Lisa Ashbury, $20. You rock, Lisa. Appreciate you. Roxanne Kalel, $5. Fuck yeah. Appreciate you, Roxanne. Colleen Kid gave me like $55. Love you, Colleen. Jennifer Convey, $4.99. Appreciate you. What? I knew there was more than that. Let's check out what you have to say over here. Happy birthday. Appreciate you. That was from Lisa Ashbury. Thank you, Lisa. Roxanne Cola, happy birthday. Thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate you. Happy birthday. You rock. I would like to see more cats. All right. We'll have to have the other batch come in here. We have 2 separate batches, but the other ones like to hang out the other side of the house. So they're bitches. But that was like $55. Very, very generous there from Colleen. I appreciate you, Colleen. Hope you're doing well tonight. And happy birthday, Dusty, says Jennifer Connervik gave me $5. Thank you, Jennifer. You fucking rock. Anything else? I paid Chris, the editor. Paid him for last week. Thank you, Chris. Richard Savage gave me $40. Hey, thank you, Richard. Very, very generous. I bought Slay the Spire 2 for $27. Hell yeah. Randall Brosh, $20. Thank you, Randall. Jamie Nelson, $25. I think that was my last show, or maybe it wasn't. Eric Schroer, $20. Thank you, Eric. Gassi Harasma, $6. Jamie Brabick, $6. I think I'm caught up. All right. And is that it? Did I get it? All right, I did it, folks. I don't know if I'll be back Wednesday or not. Plan on it. Just pretend like I'm going to be. We'll see what the fuck happens. I might get too drunk and hungover, so no promises. But love the shit out of you guys. Let me reach over and get the cat cheeks. Oh, I got a Luigi. Your wish is my command. You guys requested more cats. Here's our little Walmart rescue. She getting so big. We named her after Luigi Mangione, but she turned out to be a girl and not a boy. Look at this cute little motherfucker. She's a little Hellcat. She's like, I want to escape immediately. Where the fuck am I? You're not supposed to be holding me. Don't you get my belly. All right. I tried to say you got out. I saved your life. I saved you. You still be at Walmart with me. Anyway, cute as shit. All right, folks. I'll be back someday, Wednesday or Friday. But be sure to tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern for the greatest show humankind has ever produced. I love the shit out of you guys. For now, we're going to play Bathe in Your Blood. I made this private, but I just made it public again, folks. So it's on my channel if you guys want to listen to this song. Here we go.
I'm fucked up, and I can't deny it. Every goddamn day I'm praying for a riot.
I'm scaring the cats away. Sorry.
They simply just buy it, amplify their own voice, and they keep ours quiet.
This fat ass, he's always on the spot. And CC, the rest of them I'm scared away. My bad.
Not many halves, but so
love
many
you guys. Happy birthday to me. Thank you guys for generosity. I appreciate you guys so much. See you soon. You guys stay safe out there.
You can take how long till you make the damn break.
5 days of travel the world. Fuck yeah. Thank you, traveler. Very generous. Have a good one.
Wash away all this mud. Kept us in the dirt longer than you should. Addition through subtracting one less should. So now we wanna bang. 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 B while the rest decay, building your kingdom where the bodies lay. Your golden mask can't hide the truth. The hungry rise led by their youth. You raise your glass, we raise the blade. You'll choke on the world you've overplayed. No throne too high, no wall too wide. The flood is coming, you can't hide. Wash away all this mud, all this mud. Kept us in the dirt longer than you should, than you should. Addition through subtracting, one less should, one less should. So now we wanna bathe in your blood. No mercy left, the tide will rise. Your wealth will burn beneath the skies. The have-nots scream, the reckoning starts. We'll tear your world apart. Play for the lies you stole. Scream as you lose control. The walls are breaking, the flood runs deep. Your time has come, eternal slave. Wash away all this mud, all this mud. Kept us in the dirt longer than you should, than you should. Addition through subtracting, one less should, one less should. So now we wanna bathe in your blood. Bathe in your blood. No throne to rule, no crown to claim. Your empire